Right on.
Right on.
Gee. Might as well get this out of the way.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Who would have saw that coming?
Yeah, a lot of you people on TikTok might not be familiar quite yet, but that man loves
And he
to
loves a pee break.
drain the lizard. Mid podcast too.
Yeah, really just anytime. Anytime he can pee, he will. Connor, you're quiet. You can't hear me, Buckwheat. I'm the furthest away from the mic. That's why. This mic is deceptive. It's not for.
This is the live. This is the TikTok mic. Unfortunately.
But I'll speak up. Oh, we froze. The score is 2-1, yeah. Matisse Pepin. Boop-a-choo. Oh.
Doctor, give me the news.
You done draining the lizard?
Absolutely.
Right on.
Connor, you're quiet.
Yeah. We went over the whole mic situation with him.
I wish he was a little bit more, but
Okay.
not that lucky.
You son of a bitch. You son of a... I can't even say that. It's a lovely woman.
I knew exactly where you were going there.
You son of a Diane, you.
Hey! You're correct.
I'm scared for Edmonton. I don't know if we're gonna make it this year.
And again,
You'll make the playoffs. I don't know if you're gonna do much in them, but you'll make them.
I think the Pacific will single-handedly just keep you in there.
Yeah, that division is a weak. Whose hair is this? It's a long hair.
I don't know. You tell me.
You get the longest hair here, Bucko.
Been hanging out with Skeen?
Yeah, that's actually exactly his hair probably is. It's
Yeah.
a long blonde hair.
It is.
Yeah, I would assume.
Clone him.
We will get destroyed, though. Yeah, you know what? I don't know, man. Edmonton seems to come into fucking kind of poo some years and doesn't really seem to matter too much.
Make it work. They got playoff dogs, man. But our goalie is from the landfill.
Can't disagree with you there.
No shit, eh?
Can't disagree with you there.
Yeah.
That's pretty brutal bounce going into the playoffs.
Ugh.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Very nice.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
For the Stick Crew podcast?
Yeah.
Good to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Shall I do the honors?
Yep.
Hold on. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm in
Are we
frame.
recording on both cameras?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. It's not live that.
Not missing half the footage.
You better wake up if he wants a chance. Yeah. It's very true. Okay.
Oh my god, Bam out of bio is 50 points right now.
Okay. Do we have free agency hot takes, boys?
No, but I think we can come up with some.
100%.
I reckon.
Ready? My first time doing this live, and I can't get whatever's in my throat out.
You have the nastiest voice crack.
What's going on? He's getting stage fright. Okay, ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1. What's going on, Stick Crew? Welcome back to the Stick Crew podcast.
My name is Finn Van Eekirk, joined with my co-host, Spencer Castle, Mr. Connor Farley beside him. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We are back talking about more football stuff, and my God, has free agency been fucking
doozy.
Unreal.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
We have had a day and a half. It's only been over 24 hours now, but we've had so much happen, and we're going to go over it all for you. We're going to give some predictions for people that haven't signed quite yet, and kind of just talk about, you know, the winners and losers so far of free agency and how we feel about these new fits and fantasy implications for dynasty and for redraft for fantasy football. So make sure to stick around for all of that. As always, follow on the TikTok and on the Instagram. We are live on TikTok right now. Shout out to everybody that's joining us in live. We're going to have a Q&A later on and answer all of your questions. As long as they're fantasy football related, we're going to be getting to hockey podcast later on. So stick around if you're into that stuff.
Stick around.
Stick around.
Hey. But yeah, like and subscribe on the YouTube as well. We're also live on YouTube, and we have a Stick Crew Discord now. We're kind of finalizing things there. The link is going to be below for the YouTube, and we're going to be sharing that in the next few days. And then maybe we'll have a Twitch as well.
Yeah, why not?
Because
we got in everything else.
We're as well.
We're enjoying the live streams when we're not being shadow banned or anything. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's a no word on the TikTok live. The OF.
Oh,
Not coming soon.
Oh, really?
Really?
interesting.
Oh.
Yeah. So we'll get ahead of that.
Connor did his
Okay.
research before the podcast.
Nice.
Gotta make sure we're not crossing
Yeah.
any lines.
No word. No promotion of that. Apparently.
Okay.
All right. Should we kick it off?
Yeah. So I mean, this is kind of the biggest shit that's going down right now.
Like as of
as of
an hour ago?
As of 9 p.m. Eastern, I guess it is, on Tuesday. Yeah. So Max Crosby gets traded to the Ravens for, what was it, 2 first-round picks?
2 first-round picks. I think it was more than that. Yeah. It was a haul.
A few other picks as well. And we find out like an hour or so ago that the trade gets voided because he didn't pass his physical. So
It's crazy.
just unreal,
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. That doesn't happen often.
And you know, the trade was old news at this point, but now we're getting a nice little live update here while we're hanging out. So
Yeah. Like so much had happened, and I forgot to even put it in our show script.
yeah,
And
you're saying
it jumped right back up to the top.
you're
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
the Stick Crew voodoo, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty unreal. I mean, the guy had surgery a few
Couple
Right.
months ago, yeah.
and clearly something wasn't fully right there, and the Baltimore Ravens pulled it. Really shitty for the Raiders,
Absolutely.
because now they have to deal with the backlash, and probably are going to get less of a haul because of this now, and it's not looking as great for them as it was. And I wish Dayton was here to give his take, because he's, you know, a Raiders fan on the Stick Crew, and that would have been fun to hear his take on that. But yeah, crazy stuff, man.
So it was a 26 first and a 27 first is what the package was. That would have been nice for the Raiders, man. That would have been nice for
It
the
wouldn't have
Raiders.
hurt, no.
Especially on a team that's kind of, you got some young guys looking like Mendoza's going to go to them first overall. I mean, what else is going to happen unless they move out of the pick?
Yeah, it'd be a miracle if it wasn't Mendoza at 1.
Yeah. And then they're looking at grabbing some more first round picks on top of that. Kind of like what's been going on. Well, I don't because I'm a Chargers fan, but from a kind of just like move standpoint, I think they've been doing a really good job of grabbing some good free agents in the offseason here and bolstering some of their assets. So
yeah, they've been busy. I mean, I guess we can stick with the Raiders here and kind of just roll with that.
Roll into them
for a little bit. Other than the whole Max Crosby thing, the next biggest signing was Tyler Lindenbaum, who was the center for the Ravens. Yeah,
center for the Ravens. Sets a record for centers at, I believe it was $27 million a year.
A lot, $81 million contract. So
yeah, so 27.
That'd be the math. Yeah,
annual average. Sorry, sets a record there. I think he was kind of far and away the best interior line free agent
for sure. Yeah.
Now, was he worth that much more than some of the other guys that went? I don't know.
It's a lot of money, man.
I mean, like to a team that's got a quarterback coming in on a rookie deal, you can swing it. Like it's an overpay, but
yeah,
you can afford to overpay.
Yeah,
for sure.
It'll be nice for.
They don't have much else going on.
Yeah. It'll be nice for them to have some decent protection for their rookie quarterback going into the season.
Yeah, Genty.
And Genty for sure.
Genty just has to fucking grab that man's jersey and go.
Yeah, like
let him lead the charge.
Bill Center, Connor McGovern goes for 4 years, $52 million. So Linderbaum gets a significant amount more.
Big time, yeah.
Yeah.
On a year less too.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So it's quite the spread in terms of pay. So we'll see how that works out for the Raiders.
You think it's an overpay for Linderbaum?
I don't know if it's an overpay, but you definitely set records. It's a little pricey.
The Raiders, it's an overpay for sure.
It's a little pricey.
It's just an overpay that they can afford to make.
Yeah, when you have the number one
Yeah.
most cap space going into free agency, you can do that.
You can afford to throw some money around.
And if that's a contract that ages well, it'll be well worth it. So
yeah, absolutely.
And then next ad that they made was Nakobe Dean for 3 years, $36 million.
I personally love that one. I think that one's
That's a good deal
fantastic.
too, yeah.
Nakobe Dean, he was a great prospect coming out of Georgia, I believe. And then he plays a couple seasons with the Eagles. Unfortunately, he's riddled by injuries, but then when he is on the field, he was banging. He was great. So
electric, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be a super awesome move to kind of shore up their defense there in the linebacking group. I think he'll just be electric.
Yeah, they've kind of had the luxury of fuck you money.
Yeah.
Which is, it's a nice place to be in.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And then who else did they grabbed someone else?
They made a few.
They've made a few other moves. Those are the two kind of.
They grabbed another big one though.
Standouts.
I think it was Quay Walker.
I think you're right. Yeah.
I just don't know how much it was for. I think it was. I'll pull that up.
The good old Googie machine.
Googie.
Yeah. Where did you go? Where did you go?
Tom Brady definitely gave Max roids.
Yeah. I mean, maybe.
Quay Walker, 3 year, 40 and a half. So that one's pretty big too. He's a good player though. So again, once again, they're grabbing some of the top free agents off the board per position. So they're not. It's not like they're throwing fuck you money at just Joe Schmoes, right? Like they are targeting some some quality players. So
Yeah, they're throwing it around at the right guys for sure.
yeah, 100%.
You'll take that all day.
Yeah, I guess we can kind of move on over.
Just before we move on, I just want to go back to Max Crosby for a second and
Sure.
and talk kind of who we think he's going to be going to now, because it's not looking likely that he's going to like re-sign with the Raiders after they spent all this money and they traded him already, right? So
There was a rumor of the Cowboys offering a first and a second round pick.
Yeah, which
So-
is probably what the price kind of drops down to, would be my guess.
If they're still willing to pay, I would not be surprised if that ends up being.
No,
Being
that'd
the
make a lot of
case.
sense.
And
They
it
could
would
use
be
them.
fairly Cowboys-esque to pull off a move like that. So
Yeah, I mean, knowing Jerry Jones, he might have seen that he got hurt, and then he's willing to offer the 2 seconds now because it's fucking mashed potatoes for a brain.
yeah, it's possible.
a
Clearly-
steaming pile of
Steaming pile of shit where his brain's supposed to
Bringing it all back.
be. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if anybody is going to do it, it's the man with the money in Texas.
Yeah, and I mean, they need it.
I
It
feel
makes a
like
lot of sense,
I feel like it's just like a name value move for them.
Absolutely, yeah. Jerry Jones is like, if that fucking guy's going to do anything, he's going to sell merchandise.
Yeah.
Tickets.
Especially with all the controversy now. I
Yeah.
feel like that's even more of a draw.
Yeah, he can fucking
know?
just see the dollar signs.
Yeah.
I would not be remotely surprised if that man's a Cowboy in the next couple of weeks here.
No, that's probably my guess.
You wanted to move on to something, Sven?
Yeah, we can move on over. This was one that kind of just popped into my mind right now. That wasn't necessarily on the show sheet, so I'll kind of cover that. Odafe Owe, $100 million for 4 years. That's a big
I
contract.
saw that.
That is.
Yeah.
That is a big contract. He was a guy that had a lot of expectations when he was in Baltimore. Didn't necessarily live up to that, and then goes to the Chargers, has a really good back half of the year after being traded. Is he worth the 4 for 100? I don't know. This is Washington, by the way, who signed him. I don't know if he's worth all that, but
It's a lot of money.
that being said, if he plays the way he played in the back half of the season for the Bolts, he's worth the money. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that contract ages. But yeah, I don't think I have really too much more to touch on that. I think it's a piece that Washington definitely needed. So it's good that they're addressing it. Let's just really hope that he continues that production. Otherwise, that one's going to age very, very poorly.
Yeah, that could age poorly.
Yeah.
Oh, can we move to another contract that could age poorly?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's hear it.
Alec Pierce.
Yeah.
$116 million,
Yeah.
making him the 10th highest paid wide receiver in the NFL. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's that. You know what? This is eerily similar to Christian Kirk going to the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, no, it for sure is. It's
And-
like, what are we doing?
There's a couple other receivers that got similar treatment. They're just not on the top of my brain right now.
Well, there always
but-
is. Every year there's like some receiver that fresh
Yeah.
off of 1,000-yard season gets
Jacoby Myers.
massively overpaid.
Jacoby Myers was another one.
Jacoby Myers, yeah.
But you know what? The thing that I found with these guys is as much as they haven't been necessarily 10-year studs, they usually do have pretty good years after those contracts hit.
Yeah, sometimes.
Because you almost have to force feed them the ball.
You do, because you're forced into a situation in which you're paying them so much that you do. But it's also I think I could name 30 players or 30 receivers I'd pay more money to than Alec Pierce, let alone the 9 that are in front of him.
Yeah, no, that's completely fair.
I don't see where the value lines up for Julian Edelman light.
Now, granted, is as much as it was 1,000-yard season. I'm going to play the devil's advocate really quickly. It was 1,000-yard season, and a lot of his kind of behind the scenes metrics were actually really solid.
No, for sure. He's got like a really good average reception rate.
Like his
Like it's like over 20, I think.
Yeah, so his yards per target were 11.94, and then his yards per catch were 21.94.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's pretty solid, especially based off of the usage he was getting for a good majority of the year. It started to tick up a little bit in little spots there, but
I think it just kind of works them into a situation like the Bills have been in for the last couple of years. Like
very well could.
You have Khalil Shakir at the top of the depth chart there, and you're like, oh my God, this would be such a good wide receiver 2 for us.
But then
why is he our wide receiver 1?
Yeah,
It's
very possible. It's very possible, yeah. So I guess we'll see how that one works out. They do still have other options there, which is nice. Whereas that's what I think the Bills kind of fell a little bit flat. Granted, they didn't pay Shakir as much as they're paying Alec Pierce. So
no, absolutely not.
So, but they do have Tyler Warren there, who's going to come out strong in his second year. I wholeheartedly believe.
I hope so.
You believe it as well?
Yeah, I do love some Tyler Warren.
And then Josh Downs is just like as consistent gets. Like,
yeah, Josh Downs is fun.
He's just great underneath guy. Like, kind of does exactly what you need him to do.
They trade Michael Pittman.
Yeah, they trade Michael Pittman to the Steelers. So that's an interesting one.
I think Michael Pittman is better than Alec Pierce. I really do.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. I think it would have shown more by now.
I don't think either of them are great.
I think over the past few years, he's definitely like proven himself to be a reliable receiver in that core. But I can't wrap my head around the Alec Pierce contract, man. I think it's way too much.
I think it's too much as well.
I think it's way too much money.
But I think he has a good season next year.
I think he's fine, but I don't think he's a top 10
receiver. That's where the gap comes into play. Like keeping him in Indianapolis is great for them.
Like
he's a guy you want to keep around.
I saw something that the Rams are paying less for Puka Nacua and Matthew Stafford than Daniel Jones and Alec Pierce.
It's nuts. I mean, Puka's on a rookie deal still.
Like,
so it makes sense.
And that's kind of the skewed thing in the top 10 highest annual average.
But even what's the gap between Devontae and Stafford compared to Jones? And
well, Devontae took a pay cut because he's old.
Sure. I'd still a million times rather have Devontae Adams on my team than Alec Pierce.
No, of course. Understood. But I do think there is a piece of that where these rookie contracts haven't kicked in yet, and that's why Alec Pierce can sit, aside from the overpay, can sit in that range of top 10 paid wide receivers in the league.
I'd be worried about the Colts, man. They don't own their first round pick next year.
Yeah, it just doesn't look like a great spot. I don't really trust Daniel Jones to be consistent year in, year out.
I think you need to see a little bit more first. Yeah, I agree with that.
You've seen what you've wanted to see.
For sure. Like last year was going great until it wasn't.
And he was showing flashes in New York. It's just like that New York team was just so bad.
Yeah.
Like he's no help at all. So it'll be interesting to see how he rebounds off the injury, and then on top of that, how Alec Pierce can make a name for himself if he does, because if not, that's going to be a really bad contract.
Yeah, it's definitely one with potential to age pretty roughly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know we touched on the Bills really briefly with Khalil Shakir, who now is the wide receiver 2 on this team because of their new acquisition, DJ Moore, traded from the Bears to the Bills for a second-round pick, which I absolutely love.
I think it's an overpay.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't think so. I think DJ Moore has been well established, and I mean he is a bit on the older side, but
was this the Bills' second-round pick?
I believe so, yeah.
Because if this was the Bills' second-round pick, that's also a late second.
It's going to be late in the second, yeah.
It's not as bad as not as bad of a hit. I mean, he was on the last year of his contract, right?
Yeah.
And I think it screams we're giving it another go.
Who was on last year?
DJ Moore.
No. I think he's got like 3 years left.
Oh, okay.
But it's an expensive contract.
It
Like for
is.
reference, the Bills now have the second highest paid wide receiver room in the NFL.
You know, I think it's
That's
okay.
insane.
That is insane because that does not scream second most talented wide receiver room in the NFL.
No.
Like the Bengals are first. It makes a lot of sense. T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, you got two dogs.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. You know, I don't think he's a top 10 receiver, but
No.
you know, I think he's much better than they've had.
I think he could be this year.
Absolutely. And I think it's like it's fine, and whatever you pay for him is fine if it pays off.
As long as he can stay healthy.
If they get a Super
Yeah.
Bowl out of it, you could have paid 4 fucking firsts for him and it's worth it.
Yeah.
Like that's the position that the Bills are in opposed to the Colts. I don't think there's a hope in hell that the Colts win a Super Bowl off of the Alec Pierce deal.
No, and that's
This could
very
put the
fair.
Bills like over the edge, in which like you can pay a premium for that.
That is very fair.
I don't think they're completely there yet, yo.
I don't either.
No, I think they need to keep building on top of this if they legitimately want to, you know, get past
Yeah.
teams like the Eagles, the Lions, the Chiefs, like the Ravens, Broncos. Sure, yeah.
What do we mean? Sure, they beat them. Where were the Ravens, Chiefs, Bengals at home? Sure,
I just don't. I don't. See
sure. The Broncos, they fucking beat
You
them
don't see it?
it. I don't see it happening.
in a head-to-head matchup. They won.
I think the Broncos are gonna have a down year, but
God, this is just disrespectful.
I think they are. Unless you guys draft well this year, like your offense is gonna be looking no better than it was last year.
The schedule is also looking pretty dangerous.
It's fine. We're not worried. We're fine.
I fucking would be a little bit.
I think they
no
have the
stress.
worst regression of schedule out of anybody.
No, I think it's the Patriots. The Patriots' schedule is nasty.
Which I also see
Mhm.
having a bit of a down year.
The Patriots, I fully see having a down year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, DJ Moore, he's had already 4,000-yard receiving years in his career. A second round pick for a guy who's going to be an absolute target hog.
Yeah.
I
No, he's gonna eat there for sure.
I think he makes a big difference there.
I think he's worth the second as well. It's borderline the third round pick, and he's actually a name that can be a wide receiver one.
It has been
and
in the past.
He has been, and you know, he's not as much of a head scratcher as a guy like Khalil Shakir or Keon Coleman. You know,
No, you can
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
look at that and say that's a surefire guy. You can get the ball too.
100%.
And he shows up. He showed up in big moments for the Bears this year.
Yep.
The playoffs were just kind of the opposite of that Diggs guy that they had a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Doesn't show up as much.
Connor, I just wanted to say that Bam Adebayo just passed LeBron James's
I saw
record.
it.
LeBron James's record for most points in a single game in franchise history.
And he did it in 3 quarters.
62 points.
He's played 3 quarters. To,
Wow.
That's
just
wild.
retarded, actually. Because
Um,
that's 67 now.
back to football. Just had to add that in there.
Yeah, that's nuts. Shout out to fucking Bam Adebayo. Or well, what did it autocorrect to? Like Bam Abdullah or something?
Something random.
Nuts.
We'll stick with the Bills though, because they also re-signed Dawson Knox to a 3-year deal.
Yeah. I couldn't find anything on the actual numbers on that, so that's
Yeah.
what we got at the moment.
I mean, that's fine for them. You know, just more depth.
Nothing wrong with it yet.
And you know what? Like I think they've kind of shown us just based off snap counts that they love what. Oh my god, why is my brain not working right now? They love what Dalton Kincaid, Lord, They love what Dalton Kincaid.
The other white guy.
Yeah, they love what Dalton Kincaid can do as a pass catcher, but they've kept Knox around long enough. I think in that run support, that does make a big difference. So, yeah, I don't mind keeping a guy like that around, not even a little bit. And then kind of like we had mentioned before, Connor McGovern re-signs there in Buffalo. Yeah. Good center, good contract. Aside from that,
another Connor. So
yeah,
Another Connor, yeah.
Aside from that, yeah,
Another Connor Mick.
There's too many of those. Aside,
Not enough.
aside, no, you know what? The ones in hockey are pretty good.
I agree. Me, McDavid, Bedard.
Yeah. Aside from that, though, yeah, not too much more on the Bills, I don't think. Yeah, not too much more from the Bills.
Nope.
It's kind of a smaller signing here, or at least we seem to think so every year. Kenneth Gainwell to the Bucks for 2 years. It's a $14 million contract. It's actually a decent bit of money for a backup running back.
Yeah.
It's not an overpay or anything like that, but I think they saw what he did in Pittsburgh last year and they were like, ooh,
he'll complement well.
This could be really fun.
Yeah.
I think he's a great backup option.
Yeah.
I think that's an upgrade on Rashad White.
Yeah.
Yep. And Sean Tucker's now free agent as well.
Yeah, they lost a couple pieces in that room that kind of helped carry the load when Bucky Irving was out last year. And they did that in good fashion as well. So I think they realized that they needed to go ahead and grab someone who can kind of fill that void. Unfortunately, Bucky Irving's not a big dude. You hope
Gainwell's not really that big of a dude either.
No, but when you put two small dudes in there, they can hold the workload better.
They equal one Derrick Henry.
Yes,
if they stand on each other's shoulders.
Yeah, but they can catch the ball. That's
true. That's not Derrick Henry's bread and butter.
No, not usually. But yeah, not too much to note there.
Yeah, I mean, he did a good job for what he was given with the Steelers. So
totally,
I think it's quality depth.
Yeah, I think it's high quality depth.
I don't see, who knows? They might need him to step up for a few games. There might be a few games where you go to the waiver wire and you're like, holy shit, Kenneth, like Bucky's out, like everybody's like 2 million pickups on Kenneth Gainwell, unless somebody's handcuffing him. But like, I could definitely see like some waiver intrigue and some depth there,
especially in your PPR leagues. Like he's just such a dynamic pass catcher.
Yeah, he was startable this year.
Yeah,
unfortunately, Bucky did have to miss quite a few games last year as well. So, you're hoping that he can lighten the workload a bit.
Yeah, I'm personally seeing a Bucky bounce back here, but teach their own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Going over to Devin Lloyd. 3 years, $45 million to the Carolina Panthers.
Fuck.
Yeah. I don't know. How do you feel about that one?
I hate it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I fucking despise it.
Is this a jealousy despise?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. It's great for them. But what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devin Lloyd is a fantastic player. And, and you see him go to Carolina. Clearly there's something intriguing about Carolina there. So
I don't know what.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But Carolina does a good job at that signing there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you like to see it.
Moving over to
big one,
the one that I really want to talk about.
Yeah,
because I've been hammering this drum for months and months.
Thanks for that.
Dynasty owners, go buy Kenneth Walker. Dynasty owners, go buy Kenneth Walker. Over and over and over again. And it's going to pay off in spades this year. He goes to the Chiefs on a 3-year, $45 million contract. He gets that big contract that he's looking for, and I think he's going to be used as such.
This one is huge, man.
Yeah. Fuck. I reiterate, fuck.
Yeah, you were at work, right?
I was, yeah. I let out a big old fuck at work. That one sucks ass.
Is it because you only save $5 million a year?
It's because what?
Signing who you signed?
Yeah. that's the fuck on top of the fuck cake, quite frankly. But yeah, that sucks, man. That's it's like adding Bin Laden to Nazi Germany.
Can you say that? Are we going to
That's a good question.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker though, like
this is a history podcast.
he should be.
Yeah, that's a history fact.
He's firmly moved for me into the top 15 of running backs. I think what you saw over that playoff and Super Bowl run, and any game really that Zach Charbonnet was not stealing goal line touches from him. He was just electric. And I mean, you know what? He was drafted as such too. Like this isn't really a surprise. So yeah, I'm personally really, really excited about what Kenneth Walker can do in that Chiefs offense. That being said, does it come off to a slow start? Very possibly. If Patrick Mahomes is not back for the start of the season, which I don't expect him to be.
Yeah, I mean, who knows though, man?
Yeah, you never know. You never know. But
Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Jason Tatum just did
the guy that came back from, what was it, ACL?
Achilles,
yeah.
10 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty wild.
So stranger things have happened. But he'll be back this year.
Yeah, he will be back this year. And I believe as soon as he is, then Kenneth Walker is a direct merchant of that offense just being fantastic.
I don't think it matters if Mahomes is gone or not.
Honestly. I think it matters who gets signed at quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah, because
the
goal line production will go. They don't have one right now. I think it's still that fucking Dokun or whatever.
Yeah, I think it matters who gets signed there. Like, I would not be surprised if a Kirko gets moves his way into Kansas City. And if that's the case, then yeah, I don't see any difference. But I think Max Brosmer makes a difference on any team that he plays on. You know what I mean? Not in a good way.
I think no matter what, they just flood so much usage through Kenneth Walker.
They should flood a bunch no matter way.
I think when Mahomes gets back, his fantasy impact probably dips a little bit.
I think the opposite.
I agree.
Because I think that they'll spend a lot more time in the red zone when Mahomes is back.
Yeah.
So I don't think he'll eat as much. Like I don't think he'll get as many carries, but he'll make up for it in scoring volume.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's fair.
I agree.
He'll be that guy on the goal line no matter what.
Yeah, for sure. You don't pay a guy $15 million a year to sign another Zach Charbonnet to go take away goal line touches. You know what I mean? That's your workhorse. That's your bell cow. That's your guy that's getting all your work. So,
and then it's Kareem Hunt who's backing him up, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think so. Did they bring him back?
I don't know that they did. Not yet, at least.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's a move they make, though.
No, it would make sense.
They might have already brought him back. I'm just not entirely sure.
Just a cheap option.
Yeah, they'll bring back someone cheap, reliable, but not a Zach Charbonnet type vulture.
No.
So we obviously love Kenneth Walker in Kansas City in terms of fantasy production. I know you don't love it in real life, but
fantasy-wise, it's great. Real so throw him.
But are we at all worried? He's obviously going to be getting a much higher snap count than he was getting in Seattle.
Yeah.
Are we a little bit worried about his health? Because that's been an issue in the past.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Even with that snap count that he was getting. So
yeah,
yes and no. It's just there's so many times where you try to predict the injuries, and then right as it looks like they're going to happen, they don't. And then right as it looks like they're not going to happen, they do. So, I mean, yeah, he's not the most injury-safe guy on the planet.
No, I mean, it'll be a worry, but like I think they bring in someone reliable enough to take some of the workload off.
Yeah, and you've seen certain splits work very well with teams that are super efficient, which I can see the Chiefs being next year. The whole Kyron Williams and Blake Corum situation was kind of an example of that this year.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of split than what was going on in Seattle, where 2-minute drill, goal line, that kind of stuff was going to Charbonnet. and then middle of the field usage was going to Kenneth Walker. Whereas in LA, they kind of just tandem them back and forth per drive.
Yeah.
So they both got near equal opportunity, not quite from a snap count perspective, but they got pretty equal opportunity in terms of like game script kind of thing.
Now, I don't want to go into draft stuff too much on this episode because it's going to be long enough as is, but there's one guy that kind of ties into this value-wise that I'm curious on. It's Jeremiah Love. It seemed kind of like he had two fits in that top 10, the Saints and the Chiefs.
They're both gone.
And
Both of
now,
those teams
yeah.
are off the board now, so where does that leave Love in the draft?
I have my prediction, but I think he's a Washington Commander for sure.
Yeah, I think like at this point, it seems like that makes the most sense.
Now there's another one that could be a sneaky grab, and there's been rumors for Tennessee. I don't think that your combination of Tyjae Spears and Tony Pollard is bad enough to go ahead and make a move like that when you have other needs.
No, and like running back's a bit of a luxury pick, yeah,
For sure. And I think that's where you see a Carnell Tate go. But the other one aside from the Titans was the New York Giants
yeah,
at 5.
yeah, the Giants. I mean, the Giants would have first crack at him.
Now-
not Cam
that
Scatterby.
would-
Now that would actually break my heart.
That would hurt
Yeah.
stat stocks. for
Not
sure.
just because of my dynasty shares of Cam Scatterby, but just because he's so much fun to watch. Like to miss out on Cam Scatterby because of a brutal injury for the rest of his career, and he gets cemented into this kind of crappy role because that's exactly what he would get cemented into if they
Yeah.
draft Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, he'd fall into like a fullback type role. honestly,
Exactly.
which would be horrendous.
Now, the reason why I don't think that's going to happen is because of how well Scatterby played last year.
Yeah, yeah, and I think just other needs that they probably need to prioritize more.
Yeah, 100%.
But I mean, like I'm just looking at it. If he falls out of Washington, and
Do you think he falls all the way to the Cowboys at 12?
I don't even know that the Cowboys would take him. That would be the next team up. But the Cowboys just re-signed Javonte and have like a plethora of defensive
needs.
nightmares to look after.
Yeah.
I think if he falls past Washington, then the drop is like significant.
To the Vikings.
Yeah.
Like
genuinely,
I would
yeah.
cry. I
Because
would shed some
realistically, like
tears.
the Vikings,
That's crazy. It could happen.
the Vikings.
I-
It's the Vikings and the fucking Broncos at 30 are the only two like great fits left.
Because the Commanders, they don't really have any
The Commanders do need a back.
They don't really
Yeah.
have any big contracts.
No.
In terms of running backs. So.
Do the Jaguars not have a first round pick?
I believe that was moved in the
Okay.
Travis Hunter.
Oh yeah,
deal last year.
to the Browns, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they would make a lot of sense too.
Yeah, 100%.
Now that they are without. But yeah, I mean that could be a steep fall if he somehow sneaks past Washington.
It just screams Washington.
Yeah, Washington makes a lot of sense. Whether or not someone tries to, I mean, that's a big jump for any other running back needy team to get ahead of Washington. You
Yeah,
have to
like
jump up
who
to,
who could jump?
You have to jump up to 6.
Like you could see Minnesota jump. That's the flip side.
that costs
trade
you,
up a
that
bit.
costs you a lot though.
Yeah, the 10 picks
From 18 to 6.
or sorry, yeah, the 11 picks to 6, 7.
Well, no, because Washington's at 7.
Yeah, or you'd say into the Browns at 6.
Yeah, so they'd have to get
Oh,
ahead.
to get
they'd have to
ahead.
get ahead
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Washington.
I could just see Washington moving back.
Maybe, yeah, if they're happy with what they've
Like
what
you
they've
could
got,
see
I
another
guess.
year of JCM. They could be targeting someone else. Like there's a couple really good defensive prospects in this class too.
Who is it? Chris Rodriguez in JCM?
Yeah,
That's kind of the
it's
duo.
pretty thin, man.
It's
And you know
kinda
what?
gross.
You know what? You have Jeremiah Love as your 1, and then you have JCM as
I
your
feel like-
support back. That's a good backfield.
It is, yeah.
No, it is. Yeah.
I feel like they never really had. I mean, other than like Austin Eckler, going out for the season, I feel like they never really had that many like huge issues with those guys. I mean,
no, I think they were relatively healthy.
they
were just
kind
bad.
of got the job done like here and there. I feel like the main problem was obviously
Yeah, it was kind of like running back by committee.
it was Jaden Daniels not being able to stay
Yeah.
healthy. That was kind of their more bigger.
Yeah, like they were serviceable enough,
But now you're going at a guy
if you've
like,
got a Jeremiah Love staring at you, then
and that's the thing, is when you have a quarterback that can rush as good as Jaden Daniels can, and you have a running back that can rush as good as Jeremiah Love is supposed to be able to. Like, you're not going to see a lot of, especially at his size, not that you really see any quarterback do this much, but you're not going to see a lot of Jaden Daniels running through the middle.
no, and I mean
He's
they
gonna
probably
be-
don't want him to.
No, if he's taken off, he's taken off out wide, which should spread that box out a little bit. And then that's not including any other moves that they make at a receiver.
Yeah, I mean like just a double
Or just Terry McLaurin as is.
Yeah, Terry McLaurin. I mean, he had a bit of a down year, but it's still pretty fucking primo wide receiver.
I know we love to look at it from a fantasy football perspective, and he's not as valuable as he once was from a fantasy football perspective, but from a real life football perspective, that guy has, in my opinion, he's got more left in the tank, and he was phenomenal the year before last year. So
before Kenneth Walker goes to the Chiefs, who do you see the Commanders taking? Before this Kenneth Walker and ETN.
I mean, the Commanders were always ahead of the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So
it's like not.
Do you think they were just gonna still take him anyways? Like, has that been their plan? Do you think, or?
Yeah,
I think with their lack of involvement in running back free agency, I think that is totally their plan.
I think it's definitely like more a bigger indicator now for sure. Yeah.
Now, if you see a guy like Rachaad White go over there, then maybe not.
Yeah. And you're just not so worried about teams jumping ahead now.
But I have not seen a single, not even like a rumor about one of these running backs heading Washington's way.
Did the live just end?
Inactivity. It's back on.
Okay.
That's stupid. Sorry, continue, Sven.
I haven't seen a single rumor, and maybe I missed it, but I haven't seen a single rumor of Washington being in the sweepstakes for any running back.
No, I mean, well, there's not any like.
It's still down.
It's very thin now.
I think it's still down, fellas.
Nope.
No, we're back.
Yeah, I mean, running back free agency thinned up quick.
Very.
Who's even left?
We have Aaron Jones right now.
Aaron Jones, I think, is the top back available.
It's pretty ugly. I'm not really happy as a Vikings fan because I was hoping they would gun for one of those guys in ETN or Kenneth Walker, but we'll see what happens.
That's interesting. That's what the Vikings are going to do too.
They might be signing Kyler Murray, so that definitely affects
the
run game.
I would love if Jordan Mason wanted to stay as the RB1 there personally.
Here's the flip side to this kind of Washington and Vikings situation. Like, now I know we're getting a little bit hot because it's always like damn near impossible to predict who's going to trade up and down in the draft, especially in the first round. But I would not be surprised if Washington moves back to where the Vikings are. The Vikings move up, grab Jeremiah Love, and then the Washington at 17 goes after a guy like Jordan Tyson or Mekhi Lemon. Like, that wouldn't baffle me either.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Because I believe one of the team, and even if it's not, you have Austin and KC Concepcion as options kind of in that later first as well. Maybe not as early as 17, but you never know. No one thought Emeka was going to get taken at 16.
No.
There he goes, right? So
no, I mean, some years, like, the positions just tend to fly off the board.
Yeah.
2 years ago was quarterback.
Yeah.
We had like 6 in the first 12.
Yeah, oh yeah, like it's
Which was nuts.
it's insane. So
Yeah.
yeah, you never know. That's the thing about the NFL draft is it is totally it's so hard to predict some of that stuff. But yeah, I think kind of leaving it at that. I'm saying Jordan Love is
Jeremiah Love.
Jeez, I do this every
Yeah,
time.
you do.
Jordan Love.
Jeremiah Love, and I know the class good too. Like that's my problem with it. It's not like I'm just shooting shit. Yeah, that Jeremiah Love's going to go to Washington.
You're so gonna fuck around and draft Jordan Love next year in the fantasy draft on an accident. It's gonna be the Brian Robinson, Bijan Robinson debacle.
Yeah.
Top of the second round, Jordan Love.
What a steal!
Yeah.
Yeah, moving on over, we got another really interesting one, which I think is going to be huge. Isaiah Likely, the former Baltimore Raven, goes to the New York Giants on a 3-year, $40 million deal. He's free! Finally, he's free.
I love it. I think this is my favorite signing free agency.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. It's just fun.
It's so cool to see how Harbaugh like finessed the system here. He gets Mark Andrews signed to like a $40 million contract, like something really close to what Likely got, leaves the team, and then brings in his old backup tight end for the exact same contract. And just
Wild.
you love to see it. He's obviously going to have some good plays for him, having coached him for quite a few years. So
Yeah, he knows his skill set. He knows what he can do. That's an awesome weapon for Jackson Dart too. The guy, a guy who hasn't really necessarily been known for his passing. Granted, it wasn't awful last year. He was a rookie too, so that's something to consider. But tight ends are traditionally safety blankets for young quarterbacks. So I think getting one that's that good in the passing game as well really opens up the field for sure, because he's not just an underneath tight end. Like, you can send him down the field.
Yeah.
So I think that's a
fun,
great
man.
signing.
It's just a fun fit for. I mean, the Giants were kind of the fun team last year.
Yeah, I think they just get more fun.
Just another young guy.
Kind of the
yeah.
new Lions. You just kind of want to see them do well.
Yeah, and like we're going to be able to finally see his full potential kind of get unlocked with the amount of snaps at least. So
yeah,
I mean, Jackson Dart obviously is no Lamar Jackson right now, but
I mean, it checks all the boxes. It's there's familiarity with the coach. There's not like a plethora of weapons in New York.
Yeah,
at least not right now. Maybe they take a receiver or something, but that's fun offense.
Yep, totally. Travis Etienne, another big one, signs with the Saints.
Yeah,
4 years, $52 million. So he signs for less than Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, which makes sense, I think.
And I think Kenneth Walker wouldn't have. I don't think Kenneth Walker's getting that contract if he doesn't ball out in the playoffs like he did.
No, that's like a Super Bowl MVP premium for sure.
Yeah. So
you think even with him winning Super Bowl MVP, that's as high as it should be? Because personally,
$15 million a year. I mean,
I thought it would have been a bit of a higher pay.
Because here's the thing: he didn't have a statistically great regular season, whereas guys that you've seen get these monster contracts, kind of like your Derrick Henrys and your Saquon Barkleys. Well, I guess they had elite regular season production.
Well, the thing about like ETN and Kenneth Walker is like it's as much fun as they were at the top of the running back free agent class here. Both of those names were being thrown around as guys that might lose their jobs at the start of last year.
Yeah.
It didn't pan out, but both like this time last year it was like, oh, Zach Charbonnet is taking the backfield, Tank Bigsby is taking the backfield to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Obviously, neither of those two things both sound fucking ridiculous in hindsight, but
even funnier considering Tank Bigsby's not even on that team
he was
anymore.
I know it's mental. But is Tank Bigsby and Bayshell Tootin are gonna run Travis Etienne out of town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it switches up.
TJ White, everybody.
Todd Jeffrey White.
Everybody, how's it going?
Good.
How's it going?
We talking about Browns?
Join us.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh
We'll get there.
well, you can join for some Browns talk if you'd like.
Oh, thanks. Hop on in. Oh, fuck.
Oh shit!
Dude, why is it so hard to find just the remaining running backs?
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to know who's already been signed.
fill me in, boys. What did I miss?
The remaining running backs I've got them listed below.
We just
What did you miss? We're live on TikTok
You have them
right
listed.
now.
yeah.
We are?
We are, yeah, right there.
Oh, fuck. Right on. Am I allowed to swear?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, just nothing
Just
cancelable.
yeah, so far we're over 2.
I do not have them listed below.
I've got Aaron Jones listed below.
So far,
I believe it's Rashad White beyond that, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean Sean Tucker as well. Like, there's a couple other like sneaky ones that I was just looking for.
That was just out of like everyone listed on here was in the
Jerome
top
Ford.
100.
Jerome.
Right.
Jerome Ford.
Jerome Ford.
Jerome.
Jerome again.
Has anybody been signed? Anybody nice?
It's just, this is the
in the last no
There was an O-line that went today.
to you guys, right?
Elton Jenkins.
Yeah.
Hey, not bad.
Yeah, I'll take it. Former Pro Bowler.
I
Yeah,
like
I
it.
believe you guys walked into free agency with no O lineman.
Yeah, no one notable. Yeah.
Yeah, like all 5
Like-
starters dipped.
like, here's the thing. There's quite the list here that some of these teams could potentially even just rental their running back room off for a year until 27.
For sure.
Like Joe Mixon, Najee
Right,
Harris,
Joe Mixon, yeah.
Austin Eckler, Antonio Gibson, Nick Chubb,
Holy fuck.
Jerome Ford.
Bam Adebayo has 81 points.
No, he doesn't.
Is he breaking the record?
He's tied Kobe.
No, he doesn't.
Holy shit!
Holy fucking shit.
No, he doesn't. Bam?
Bam
Bam.
Adebayo.
Are we talking about Bam?
Yes. Bam
No, he
Adebayo.
does not.
On
Dude.
the
That
Heat.
is so.
Holy shit.
Dude, I don't believe it.
I wish like my internet would load so that TJ can believe this.
That's
81 points.
That's crazy.
Good heavens.
Good heavens.
Yeah, that's.
And then a
that's
couple other guys that are kind of Kareem Hunt, free agent.
He'll be a great St. Louis Battlehawk, I think.
Yeah. Miles Sanders, AJ Dillon, Alexander Madison, Rashad White, Brian Robinson. And then we got Michael Carter, Zamir White, Damian Pierce.
Okay.
Chris Rodriguez is also a free agent. So that's interesting for that Washington conversation we just had. Keaton Mitchell, that is definitely one to take a look at. While he's been on the field, electric. His yards per carry last season were dumb. I don't remember what the number was, but I'll pull it up right here.
But none of these are like surefire wide receiver, running back one guys.
No, they're
Absolutely
RB2,
not.
RB3.
Yeah.
But they could either be backfield cloggers or they could be short-term fixes for some of these teams. So definitely guys to still keep note of.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keaton Mitchell had 59 attempts, 341 yards, and he ran at a 5.78 yards per carry in the NFL. So it's definitely something to know
Yeah, you're not wrong.
at only 24 years old. So
Damn, that makes me feel awful.
that you are older and you
Yeah.
run at a what?
Oh my god, Bam Adebayo's at the free throw line right now. He's about to beat Kobe's record. This is nuts.
That's unreal. I don't know if I could find it.
It's probably not on. It's a Wizards Heat game.
Yeah, there's no way it's on. It's the Wizards too, of course. That's brutal.
Yeah, that is mental. He just beat it.
He just beat Kobe's record.
Yeah,
So he's second all time.
second all time.
Wilt. Well, it's the 3 greats, right? Wilt,
Wilt,
Bam,
Bam, and Kobe. What
Yeah,
the
exactly.
fuck?
It's the trifecta.
the big 3.
We're a basketball podcast now.
All right.
Nuts. Yeah, that's crazy.
Kind of back to that Travis Etienne signing. You kind of see Devin Neal's stocks plummet there. Kind of as to be expected if they did sign anyone of note. And then also the Alvin Kamara situation is one to monitor. I personally think he's just going to retire. But
yeah, retire or he's a Bronco.
That is a very possible situation. Now, granted, you also have two running backs in that room that, like, after the J.K. Dobbins signing, I don't know if he's going to be a Bronco.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not like a surefire thing by any means.
Like, how many more mouths do you have to feed, right? Like a three-headed monster between those three?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kamara he just brings something a little different.
Injury concerns is the only reason you're like not stoked about that, though, right?
Dobbins?
Yeah, because Dobbins was nice.
Yeah, we can move into Dobbins. That's 100% the only reason I'm not. Otherwise, I'm throwing. He was top 5 in rushing prior to going down. It's just like if the precedent hadn't been set that he's going to get hurt. Like I have zero faith in the world that J.K. Dobbins makes it through the season healthy.
It's going to be his year.
Sure. That's what you're telling me last year. You're trying to flip me Dobbins, and then I said he's not going to be healthy all year. And he was great. When he was there, he was great. But, like...
I love J.K. Dobbins. I think he's an awesome running back.
I do, too. I just, like... I hope he fucking plays.
What do you want from Malik Willis?
I was just going to ask you about that, actually. You got a first-round pick this year?
Well, I have something more valuable.
What?
Mark Andrews.
Oh,
No.
oh, brother!
We just finished talking about that guy.
Moving on over, actually, to Malik Willis. Dolphins sign him to a 3-year, $67.5 million contract. He finally makes it off the bench, and I think it's rightfully deserved. When he played those games in Green Bay, he was great. Traditionally good for developing quarterbacks there as well. And in terms of fantasy, he is going to be a stud. Without a question. And the reason why he is going to be a stud is because he averages 45 rushing yards a game. Now, that is a surefire way to avoid duds for the most part. It's an extra 5 points a game almost. Like you're looking pretty good when your quarterback runs that much. And you saw that this year with Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart runs all over the field. Wasn't the greatest passer on the planet. Runs all over the field, though, and he's putting up awesome fantasy numbers. So I think you could expect a similar thing out of Malik Willis. He's also had some time to develop. So coming out of Liberty, he was looked at as a bit of a raw prospect. But now he got to sit behind Jordan Love for a couple of years, who also got taught by one of the greats. I wouldn't be surprised if he's electric in this Dolphins offense.
So Mac Jones is a Cardinal now, no? That's
Mac Jones.
Well, he has to be.
It's an interesting spot.
Yeah, who is a Cardinal?
It has to be Mac Jones.
Gardner Minshew is the only one right now.
It has to be Mac Jones.
Yeah, I was just thinking
And he was
Minnesota's the only team, but like Kyler's kind of the no-brainer there.
They still have Jacoby. I guess maybe you don't pick up Mac Jones.
Yeah, because who still
you probably draft somebody then.
I think you pick up Mac Jones because, like,
Oh, I think you do. I don't think they do because
Yeah?
they're not run.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He had a great year this year while Brock Purdy was out.
Yeah.
Again, could have just been a guy that needed some time to develop. I think we're seeing it more and more often now in the modern day NFL, where these guys come out, they're looked at as these saviors, which they weren't supposed to be in the first place.
Little Sam Darnold situation.
Yeah, and like a lot of these guys just need some time to develop. Like they come into this big league making millions of dollars at 21 years old. Like a lot of them just need some time to learn. And it's a different game than college completely. So,
Mac Jones was also drafted 16th overall. He was,
Yeah.
Yeah. And like Mac Jones was drafted into the worst situation for a rookie quarterback
And
ever,
they always are, right?
like of all time.
Like it tends to be if you're not NFL ready or this generational stud, then a lot of these QBs tend to struggle in their first.
Well, Mac Jones also is the only person in history that had to get drafted and say, hey, you're Tom Brady's replacement,
That's true.
which is like a hell of a fucking spot to be put in.
Yeah.
The guy that was here before you is the greatest player to ever do it.
Yeah.
Dude, Mac Jones in that offense might be nice though. Trey McBride,
Yeah.
Marv,
Yeah, I think
Michael
that'd be a lot
Wilson.
of fun.
Like, yeah, that'd be pretty.
Yeah.
You're right. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what would. Still might be like 3-14, but
The only thing
You never know.
I don't think they do it because it's interdivision.
but is he still under contract with the Niners?
He's still under contract. with the
Oh,
Niners.
yeah. I thought it was a free agent.
No, so he'd have to get traded.
Mac Jones, you are a Minnesota Viking.
Could be a thing.
Not that. Well, who would you prefer, Mac Jones or
Well,
Kyler Murray?
I feel like Kyler Murray's the more exciting pick there, but
Yeah, but like I don't know.
we don't
man.
really have like we were talking about how we released Aaron Jones and we haven't signed any big name running backs either. So having a guy like Kyler Murray who runs quite a lot would be useful for us.
Mac Jones would make a lot of sense for the Vikings, though.
He does seem like a Kevin O'Connell kind of
Doesn't it?
quarterback. Yeah.
Doesn't it seem like he could do some
The
Sam
Sam
Darnold
Darnold
shit with
shit,
Mac
yeah.
Jones?
That's what I'm saying. Sam Darnold type situation, man.
And then they can let Mac Jones walk the year after, and he might be a Super Bowl champ
Super Bowl
somewhere.
champ, yeah.
No, I think they learned from that. Like that, you know.
Yeah, I think they probably said
that never happens again.
Still
watched
hurts.
that one. And
Still stings. Another big acquisition here was, speaking of the 49ers,
yeah,
Mike Evans, 3 years, $60 million.
Yeah.
So it's, I like it for the 49ers. He sticks with a quality quarterback and, in a not too crowded room, he doesn't have to worry about, a star rookie taking away his snaps or Chris Godwin or anybody.
It'll be interesting to see
when everybody's healthy.
how this happens. That's the thing. It'll be interesting to see how this happens with Ricky Pearsall there. I think it significantly deflates his stock for sure. But that being said, former first-round pick. And Mike Evans, when he's not on the field, he's not on the field. He's great when he's on the field, but he does spend a lot of time not on the field as of recently. So it's the hamstring issues bug him, seems to be these last couple years. So I would not be surprised if after week 6 he slows down a little bit. But I do expect a hot start from him.
They got that like power plant beside their.
Oh, right. That's responsible for all the injuries.
Responsible for all the
Yeah.
injuries. That's a dangerous combo. 32-year-old receiver with a nasty power plant next door. Disaster waiting to happen.
Can see him making a big real life impact in their regular season and playoffs, though.
Yeah.
How do you feel about fantasy impact redraft?
I think you draft him if he's not too expensive, and I think you sell him before week 6.
You think he could be a wide receiver 2 for you in fantasy?
Yeah, for the first 6 weeks until he gets hurt.
Yeah.
That's the thing. There's certain injuries that are reoccurring injuries and tend to be, and hamstrings are one of them.
And he's on the wrong side of 30.
Yeah. And you know what? A lot of these older guys, they slow down towards the end of the season too. Like you saw it out of Keenan Allen this year. You kind of saw it out of Devontae Adams a little bit this year too. Really hot start to the season.
Yeah, it's just it's unfortunate because he had such a long streak going, of
1,000 yards.
1,000+ yards. Yeah,
And that's the thing. Like all good things must come to an end eventually, and you really don't want him to, but because he's like the people's pick. Like everybody loves him.
Yeah,
he's a great dude, but
all good things come to an
eventually
end.
the wheels have to fall off.
I just saw it tonight, man. My childhood hero, Kobe Bryant, just got passed by fucking Bam out of bio. So all good things must come to an end.
Yeah, there you
go. On the other side of things, in terms of the Bucs, do you think they make any sort of moves to address that, or do you think they just roll with Emeka Godwin and McMillan?
I think they do.
I think from what you've seen out of McMillan, you can absolutely trust him to be at least your wide receiver 3.
Yeah, I agree. And you still got other guys like Tez is there still. He looked pretty good at points last year.
Like their receivers filled in fantastic when they had injuries this year. So
I mean, more or less, they're the same receiver room they were last year. They were without Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's true.
Do you think they regret extending Chris Godwin last year?
Probably a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
If he has a nice bounce back season, I don't
He's
think
got to
so. But
step up.
Well, not even that, but like he took away, money they could have given to like Evans, right?
Yeah.
yeah, but then again, I don't know if that's a better move. either, though.
Yeah, I don't think re-signing him is. I think it's risky.
Mike Evans?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't agree. I don't disagree.
I think it's a risky signing. So
It's big money for a guy on 32 years old coming off of his most injury-riddled season. That was gross.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ross Colton.
All this proves is that Baker Mayfield is a fraud, and the Browns did the right thing by getting rid of them.
Absolutely.
Hey, it all panned out, man. You gotta-
Moving over to quarterbacks who look like their careers are going to be over. We got two.
Fuck, we got two of them back to back.
We got two. I'm not saying that Baker's career is over anymore. I'm just saying it wasn't the past. Okay, Tua to the Falcons. Now, I'm curious. Do you guys know? Is this the first ever two left-handed quarterback room in NFL history?
Has to be.
It's got to be, right?
There are 3 current left-handed quarterbacks in the NFL, and they have 2 of them.
Yeah.
And then the second best team in the NFL is the other one. Coincidentally, it's the Cleveland Browns. Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah,
it's a great. It's an interesting
Just-
stat.
But anyways, I 100% it has to.
It's a very interesting.
It's got to be, right?
interesting stat.
I mean, the only other, unless fucking Michael Vick had a left-handed backup,
Which would have been nuts.
which would have been nuts. That's the only other time I can see it happening. I can't think of another left-handed starter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not at all.
Yeah, that's an interesting
Well,
one.
Is he the starter in Atlanta, you guys think?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
Yeah, I think he starts
Oh.
over Penix.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Penix has a bit of time to recover. I think, right?
I think he's not ready at the start of the season. Yeah.
So I think there's a chance that Tua can
Yeah. So I think
run with it as long as barring
Yeah. I think if you're
horrendous
forced
start.
to start Tua, if Penix isn't ready and you're forced to start Tua, then you see how it goes. If Tua looks like absolute dog shit, then you just slide Penix right back in.
Yeah, I think so.
just a Kirk
But
situation.
I think he probably starts. He's getting paid fucking nothing. It was the Tua deal was always going to be a discount for
It was the Russell
whatever
Wilson.
team took him because he can take whatever money he was getting paid by a new team was just counting against what the Dolphins are paying him out.
Yeah,
So
it was the
instead of
Russell Wilson
99
deal.
million, he's getting $90 million by the Dolphins.
It was the Russ deal all over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it's pretty much Wilson. Just if you're feeling a lot worse about it in Miami than you were in Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on over, we got Geno Smith back to his home in New York.
Yeah.
He traded. There was some contract stuff that he was trying for a little bit of attention. I don't think it was a whole bunch, but then there was a 7th to the Jets. Was it in that way?
And then a 6.
Yeah.
6 rounder going
Six
back.
rounders
Going back.
How many more years do they have left with Raiders in his contract? On his, what I mean?
I want to say 2.
Okay. Yeah. Is it weird I don't hate it for the Jets?
I don't even. Also, this is it.
Yeah, it
This
was-
is Smith's last job.
Yeah.
No, 100%. In terms of,
But it's fine.
in
Like,
terms
people are
of short-term replacements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
big draft one. They're inevitably going to stop. You maybe even I wouldn't be shocked.
You got this.
next year. Yeah, which they were kind of what is it? More was going to be the pick there. He decided college because I would too if I was going to be a Jet.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like a bridge quarterback situation. They've still got Justin Fields.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it's whatever in New York. You
It'll
can
be
see
whatever.
they're going to be the Jets. At the end of the day,
The
they're
Jets are
going
going
to be
to bit of a nothing burger. It's cool to see that he gets to go back.
It's going to end where it all started. He had a little bit of fun there in Seattle for a couple of years. And now he's just spent time with two teams, and it's over.
Makes me feel so good that there is an organization that is run worse.
There is one, yeah.
Thank God.
There is at least one. Yeah.
The Raiders were close for a while, but the Wolves.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's a really good point.
it's pretty nuts. How do you feel about the Max? Did you see the Max Cross?
I did. I think the Ravens are probably
Yeah.
a lot of eggs in that basket.
Well, and it stopped them from paying.
That
Who
guy-
goes to the fucking Raiders
I know,
anyway?
and they lost that edge. What's his name? Owe.
Buffet.
No, he was the Chargers before, but still, yeah. If you're the Ravens, what the,
Yeah, it's not a great look. Moving on here, though. Rashid Shaheed, back to the Seahawks, 3 years.
Yeah.
I think it's a good depth move.
It's fun. He's a good returner. Makes a lot of sense.
He'll kind of just stay in that same role.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's like a wide receiver.
Kind of,
Yeah.
and if they need to fucking retain someone, if everyone.
Do you think he has the potential after Cooper Kupp is gone from that team to be a wide receiver too, or
I doubt it.
No, I don't
No.
think so.
Much of an expanded role.
he's probably a wide receiver too on quite a few teams.
Yeah, I mean, he's just like he's one of those.
Army knife, right?
Yeah,
Utility player.
kicks. He's here for a reason.
Making more money than Kevin.
Yeah, but that's just wide receiver money compared to.
A wide receiver 3 though.
Yeah.
Who played for the same Super Bowl team?
Maybe.
Like, it's pretty crazy.
Oh, you guys.
We did briefly.
I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do. I can't lie. Match up with DK, I think it's. I mean,
they
whoever,
definitely needed. They needed more depth because not working with
Dude.
just DK.
Mac Jones, and I hate this. He would be a great steal.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah. Fuck you, he seems like such a.
I know.
Yeah, that
That
one
could-
would be
that
interesting.
could-
too. I
I'm
mean,
just thinking about it
they're-
now, right?
they're- Who knows?
That's why they hired Mike McCarthy, no?
100%. Yeah. Yeah, I think 100%. I'm sure they'd probably like to fucking hear from the guys.
He's too busy. Want to look good for his wife.
Ayahuasca retreat.
All right, Travis Kelce signs with the Chiefs. 1 year, 12 mil. I feel like we kind of saw this coming.
He was back at the time.
It was a really down way this season for them
Yeah.
with the Mahomes injury and missing playoffs. I think he definitely needed to.
He probably wants to go out on a better note than that.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
I think so.
I think that's why it's a 1 year deal.
Yeah.
Very telling. Probably runs it back one more time and then calls it.
Yeah.
Well, if my soon-to-be wife was a billionaire, then probably wouldn't be sticking around much longer either to hang out with Kermit and the gang.
You got to respect his commitment there.
Yeah, I mean, he's never going anywhere else.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's nice too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that. I think if this year had gone better, this year would have been it. Like
Oh,
if they
for
made the playoffs, they either win a Super Bowl. Somewhat, I think that's it then, but that's not the way he probably wants to go out.
I think even if
Granted, next year, I think regardless.
they were bounced wild, it could have been it as long as it was still there. Rico Dowdle, this was a pretty big one to the Steelers. 2 years, $12.25 million.
I'm just gonna put this out here right now. Kenneth Gainwell is making more money than Rico Dowdle.
Yeah, it's just kind of nuts. How do you sign up for this?
Is that perplexing to you?
It is
Yeah,
I might check. Kenneth Gainwell go.
Tampa. Really?
2 years, 14.
And
Wow.
you know, I totally see Dowdle getting much more of a workload than he had in Carolina. Probably. I mean, depending.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
I think he's better running back. So I think he should. But
You think it's
They have
50-50?
they have this love for that.
I mean, other than this past year, before this past year, I wasn't really.
Well, he did rush for 1,000 yards with Dallas Cowboys, so year before that.
Yeah,
No, but
he's kind of been consistently
with the
solid.
Panthers.
Enough, I thought there was a discrepancy in his yards per carry average from last year with the Panthers and what he did with the Cowboys. They're exactly 4.6.
Yeah.
So like constant, like you know what I mean?
He's very
Yeah,
consistent, yeah.
I like
Granted, I think this year those numbers were a little more inflated by like the 3-week stretch that he went like 200 yards a game.
Yeah, it's like he was just ridiculous.
Like this year, he had more standout. I think he was more steady in that. That's why he was able to kind of fly under the radar. This year, he had like those 3 weeks and he went.
Yeah,
I think
it's so funny because his. I'm gonna bring this up because I just think this is like hilarious. He had 200. He has been this consistent. He had 236 attempts, 1,076 yards for 4.56 yards per carry this year in Carolina. The year before in Dallas, he had 235 carries, one less, 1,079 yards, three more, and had a 4.59 yards per carry, 0.03 more. Like, almost had identical seasons.
Yeah.
But Warner's point, totally didn't seem like it. Because those 3 or 4 weeks, he just went ballistic. So, anyway, yeah, model of consistency. I think he'll be great there in Pittsburgh. I think he's the better running back. But they seem to love Jalen Warren, so we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I think the ceiling is huge. For him. We've seen this,
Mm-hmm.
The ceiling is the roof.
and you know, I mean,
Let's gas.
like I don't know, he's been wishy-washy here and there, so I can see things changing depending on how the season goes. I think they're both decent options. So
The one thing that kind of had me questioning what their plans for Caleb Johnson was this free agency. And I don't know if they're taking a multiple year development approach or if they've just not seen what they've liked. But honestly, it looks like they've not seen what they've liked.
that was another
I don't know.
Caleb Johnson.
Yeah, that's rough.
Another piece that
Is it crazy I forgot they even had him?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
Right.
not crazy because he barely got. I don't even think he got 10 snaps.
No, I don't know
He's
what's
not like nothing.
and I don't know
Like-
what's going on in practice, but you draft a guy in the 3rd round, which is fairly high for running backs.
He was going first round in rookie drafts over like
Yep.
Yeah.
big fucking names.
I
You know
took
what
him.
I'm saying?
I took him in the first round of our rookie draft for my first ever,
Yeah.
pick in that entire
I remember
dynasty.
sitting there with who was it? Mason Yeager, I think. He was ahead of me in the rookie draft, and I sat there. I'm like, "You'd be an idiot to take him over RJ Harvey, you bastard!" And he did it. Took Caleb Johnson. Either that or he traded out of the pick, and someone took Caleb Johnson. But
Yeah.
yeah, good lord, yuck.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like still worth holding on to him in dynasty because we've seen his potential.
He maybe gets cut and goes somewhere else.
I think, yeah, probably going somewhere else is his best route.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
relevance. Another running back that got the exact same amount of money as Rico Dowdle, Tyler Algier, going to the Cardinals for 2 years,
I don't hate it.
I like it a lot.
12.25.
It's just it's such a bargain contract for a guy who you've seen do it before.
He's been a 1,000-yard rusher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's exactly like Rico Dowdle's. Just consistent, and as much as he hasn't had maybe the same yard totals as he did in his rookie season with Algier, he was just as consistent and productive as he was in his rookie year when Bijan came in, and he was taking some of that secondary work.
Yep.
And that's a team that has struggled severely with running backs staying healthy. So, you know, I bet they love to bring a guy in like that. It's a big breath of fresh air for them.
Yeah, I think so too.
So, not a bad contract for the Cardinals. Another running back on a 2-year contract, slightly more money, $20 million, going to your Denver Broncos.
Broncos.
J.K. Dobbins is back.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
How are we
man.
feeling, Connor? Let the people know how you feel.
It's mixed emotions.
Yeah.
Because it's mixed emotions. Because he was, man. He was good. He's top 5 in the league in rushing before he went down last year. And then it's more of just like a where were you when I needed you most type of deal.
I think it's great. But you, like...
It's fine, but, like, you also know he's not going to stay healthy, which is, like, the troublesome part.
For RJ Harvey's fantasy stock, I'm a little concerned.
I'm not.
Because $10 million a year is a decent price to pay a running back who you're going to use as your 25% guy. So I think that clearly shows that he is going to be getting way more work than that. And I see it being kind of what it was at the start of the season last year.
I think it's going to be less.
For $10 million a year?
Yes.
I don't know, man.
I think it's going to be less because I think that they know damn well he's not going to stay healthy. And they're going to want to limit that as much as possible. Use him in the big spots for sure.
That's possible,
Because
yeah.
he can get that done. You don't want to overuse him. He got overused at a certain point last year. And it left them with the dicks in their hands come fucking playoff time. And we had no running game. And then we were without a quarterback, too.
I think there was a little piece of RJ Harvey, though, that they were not inspired by.
I don't disagree. Yeah, I think RJ Harvey, like the rushing game, fucking depleted in the playoffs, which was worrying.
Yeah, man.
I mean, like if Dobbins stays healthy, it's great.
And running at 3.7 yards per carry is not great. So
no, I mean that's it. Literally, is just a question of health. It's just that history indicates he will not stay healthy.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of when.
I'm surprised you guys haven't picked up a receiver yet.
Fucking tell me about
been
it.
bugging him about it all day.
Yeah, fucking tell me. We actually haven't picked up anything yet.
But even like Romeo Dobbs,
It's
that would've
been
a good
it's
pickup.
been like all in house. We haven't signed a single actual free agent yet, which is nuts.
Like J.K. Dobbins marks in terms of yards per carry over any season that he played. Like, I'm not going to count the one game played in Baltimore in 23. But he went in his rookie season for 6.01 yards per carry. And then next season in Baltimore, he went for 5.65 yards per carry. And then the year after that, or not after that, the year after the one after that with the Chargers, he ran for 5.64 yards per carry. And then last year in Denver, he goes for 5.05 yards per carry. So clearly showing that he should be who you're giving more work to. Now,
Absolutely.
I get the limiting his,
That's the whole problem. Yeah.
It's just, do you have enough in RJ Harvey for that to work?
And they probably draft another running back as well.
Late rounds,
mid rounds, even third, fourth, whatever it might
Wow.
be.
You use a second round pick on RJ Harvey.
I know.
So
Interesting
to see.
And then there's the Kamara play too.
Yeah,
If you
100%.
want like a strict receiving back that's worked with Sean Payton well before, that one makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Which then pretty much depletes RJ Harvey's stock, but
Yeah, for sure. Okay, we've touched on that one definitely enough. Moving on over, we have Isaiah Pacheco to the Lions. He's going to take over that David Montgomery spot.
Great pickup.
I love it.
Electric.
I
Great
love it.
pickup.
Yeah, that's fun.
I think it's very possible that we see Pacheco's value rise if they do end up giving him enough work, and I mean like significantly rise if they do end up giving him enough work.
I think he gets
the
slightly
concern
less
is-
work than Monty.
The concern is I don't think he was ever as good at the position as Monty was,
Oh, God,
and now we're hitting prime Jahmyr Gibbs years. So.
Yeah, no, this is just a safety kind of workload move. I don't see him getting more than 30% share.
I think that's probably
No, I don't
I think that's
disagree.
appropriate. And we're
I
talking
think that's kind of the
we're talking
ceiling there.
We're talking carries.
Yeah.
We are not
Yeah.
talking overall touches because Jahmyr Gibbs is going to catch lots of balls.
Yep.
And that was never
I think
Pacheco's
Pacheco
game.
will not be involved in the passing game.
No,
No.
and you know what? He shouldn't be. It was never part of his game.
And I mean, Monty really wasn't either.
No.
He's good.
And you know what? Monty can do it. That's the thing. Monty can catch the football.
Yep.
Definitely better than Pacheco can.
Yep.
And
Pacheco's
still
just,
not involved in that.
Pacheco's just so much more fragile of a player than Monty, though. So I think they know that, and it's kind of just a, hey, I mean, he is sort of kind of like similar in terms of like his aggressive run style.
Yeah.
Which it can help fit the playbook that they have, but
Yeah.
do you think that this possibly takes away some red zone time from Jahmyr Gibbs? Is that a bit of a concern for you guys?
No.
A little bit.
Maybe takes. I don't think he
Because
takes
what if he
any
fills?
more-
What if he fills slightly into that Montgomery?
And he
red zone
probably
role?
does,
It's
but
a-
I think he
it's
does
a
it
little
lesser
bit.
than Montgomery.
I agree.
So I think it's
Yeah.
I don't think he's taking anything away because we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, maybe not.
We've never seen Jahmyr Gibbs without Monty, outside of Monty being hurt or whatever. But
I don't see him being a backup nothing burger though. So yeah, somewhere in between.
yeah,
Right on. Wandale Robinson signs a 4-year, $78 million contract with the Titans.
Overpaid.
That's a lot of money, man.
that is a lot of money.
For somebody who just kind of had that,
One first good year.
knock on the door type of season, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not throwing any shade or anything, but
They need the weapons though.
I know,
Oh,
but
yeah.
is he their wide receiver one now?
No, because I think they draft one still.
Carnell Tate.
No. He's dropping to 6.
Sorry.
We do
Forgot.
we should keep in mind, as much as his yardage totals have not been great
Thanks,
each
boys.
year, he is a move the sticks kind of guy. 93 and 92 receptions in the last 2 years is nuts.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he can be a safety blanket, which
He
is
had 92
exactly why I
receptions
think
last
they
year?
go, yeah.
And he had 93 this year.
No, 93 the year before, 92 this year.
Oh, what
Wow.
the fuck?
That's
Yeah.
pretty wild.
That's kind of crazy, actually.
So he totally move the sticks kind of guy. I think it's going to be great. Cam Ward, that's exactly what he needs. But then on top of that, they have that early pick, I believe, was it at 4?
The Titans?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Titans pick at 4. I can see them going with a guy like Carnell Tate there, and that's a great 1-2 punch.
Reunites him with Dayball too.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 100%.
True. Speaking of the Giants here, I don't know if you guys saw some speculation that they might go out and grab a guy like Brian Thomas Jr. and reunite him with Malik Neighbors.
I've seen everyone's going to go and grab Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah, I've seen a couple reports from here.
And
You know what?
I don't think it makes sense for the Jags.
I think this trade is going to happen in the draft if it's going to happen at all.
Yeah.
That would be so exciting.
Yeah.
A guy like Jackson Dart. I mean, as good of a quarterback as Trevor Lawrence is, that would just be like, you could not make that offense more exciting if you tried.
Yeah. And I don't think that any fucking name has had any more misinformation around them this offseason than Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah,
it is a lot.
What the fuck did McKay said the other day is teams are saying no to a 5th round pick for Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
come
come
on, man. Nobody,
No.
unless there is something that is completely unknown by anybody.
Even
There's-
so, man, it's the NFL.
Well, I'm not saying behavioral. I'm saying the
He
guys.
could be a serial killer and teams would still trade a pick.
Dude, the Browns gave up 3 firsts for Deshaun.
Yeah, after all of that came out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not. There's no way that's true.
Yeah, no, it just makes no sense.
I think it's way too premature for the fucking Jags to give up on him.
Absolutely,
I think it would
it's
be-
one off year.
Yeah,
it would
two-year
it would
career.
be a
Yeah, but I
joke.
think they kind of have a little bit.
But they
Not
shouldn't.
not in terms. I'm
No.
not saying in terms of like trading him for a 5th rounder, but they re-signed Jacoby Myers, and then they load Parker Washington up. Now that could have been because BTJ was playing injured, and I believe that's what the case was, because it doesn't make any sense for him to go from what he was to now what. Like what, he went from like almost 1,300 yards to like 700. Like that's, you rarely see that,
No, it's a big drop off.
especially without a large extended injury period.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Like, I think there is a piece of it that they have given up on, and I'm not a big fan of it. I think he's a great player.
No, I think they'd be stupid to actually. I think you at least give him a year.
Yeah, 100%. And you know what? It's very realistic that we're sitting here and we're like, oh, they gave up on him, and then he goes out and puts up another 1,300 yards.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I think like the only worry from
I
Jacksonville's
know.
standpoint is like if he does put up another shitter next year, then that value tanks.
Yes.
Oh, certainly.
Then the value maybe does tank to like a 4th round, 5th round pick,
Yeah.
which you obviously don't want out of your 1st round wide receiver.
No,
Yeah.
for sure.
So another wide receiver going on a 4-year contract here, but $8 million less than Wan'Dale Robinson. Romeo Doubs.
Yeah.
However you want to say his fucking name. He
I like it.
yeah.
To the Pats?
Yeah.
I think that's a really good pickup for them.
Yeah,
Especially in the
I think
absence
that's
of
fine.
Diggs. I like
Yeah,
it.
you get rid of Diggs. I still think they need probably someone more.
I don't know. It's not my favorite in the world. I think it's a little bit rich.
He's not a wide receiver 1.
Like
No,
if he comes
He
out,
shouldn't be.
No, I agree with that.
if he
but I
comes
thought it was a
out
good
this
pickup.
year
Yeah.
and he puts up a ridiculous season, like he's had opportunities. That's the thing.
Well, and they're very much in the talks for AJ Brown.
Which, that would be
Which
much
like,
more
sure,
intriguing.
if you sign Dobbs and pair that with an AJ Brown, all of a sudden you're looking at a pretty
It's great.
fucking good wide receiver.
Yeah. Do you think that 70 mil?
It's a little rich.
I think it's a little bit rich.
But I think you're happy if you get like 850 yards out of him,
Yeah, I don't disagree.
right?
Yeah, and that's what he can provide. That 100%. I don't know. I've also never been a big Dobbs fan myself, but he is versatile. He can do lots of stuff. You have to see him do it at least once. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. No, I agree.
there's just no history of being more than a 700-yard receiver.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
and I mean he's been in a crowded receiver room too. Like that Green Bay's just kind of been fucking crowded with mid for the last 3 years.
But then again, it's like when you have that room, you should stand out more than that if you're getting paid that much money. You know what I
don't
mean?
disagree. I think he stands out in New England right now more than he does in Green Bay.
I just don't think that it does anything for them, for a team that was just in the Super Bowl.
No, I don't think it's an upgrade on Diggs by any means.
Your schedule is more difficult,
Yeah.
and you have Kayshon Boutte as your wide receiver 2, and I'm not, not throwing any shade at Kayshon Boutte, but like, dude, Kayshon Boutte, Romeo Doubs, and Kyle Williams, like that's not a Super Bowl caliber wide receiver room.
Yeah.
But I think like the assumption was, and like you had kind of alluded to this, is that we all kind of assume he's wide receiver 2, right?
Yeah.
Like there has to be more
There's got to be something more that they do.
Whether
I
that's
think that
draft
there's
or
something coming. Yeah.
trade, right?
But no, I think if you're asking if I'd rather have Stephon Diggs or Romeo Doubs, I'd rather have Stephon Diggs.
Okay, so going into the fantasy football season,
Hot take: I'd actually rather have Romeo Doubs.
than Stephon Diggs.
I don't want any part of any of
I
the
guess.
fuckery that's
I
going
think it
on.
depends
Yeah.
where he is.
I
but
think from a
agree.
pure like play standpoint,
bring him
I'd
back to
rather
the
have Diggs.
Vikings.
Yeah.
If you're talking like just
that would be fun.
just
Yeah.
this year alone,
Wow.
Pure play standpoint, I'd rather have
Jones.
Diggs. I wouldn't
Stephon
rather have
Diggs.
Circus.
and
I don't hate it,
just on
actually.
1 year. Because you're not signing Diggs for
We have
4
two
years.
minutes.
You're lucky if you get another good one out of
that
him,
would
in
be
my
fun.
opinion.
Yeah, we lost out on Jalen Naylor. That was another one. Jalen Naylor, we didn't put him in here, but
Right to the Raiders.
to the Raiders.
The Raiders, yeah.
Yeah, that was the
Good
other one.
pickup.
But anyways, I was gonna say, going into the fantasy football season, let's say Romeo Doubs is still the wide receiver 1 of the New England Patriots. Whereabouts do you think he goes in terms of redraft?
It's got to be worth something
6th round,
higher.
maybe 5th.
I'd say say 5th.
I'd say 5th.
Could be near the end of the 4th.
Because fucking Drake may.
Yeah,
You got the
fly.
He
the
could
runner-up MVP candidate as your quarterback, right? Like,
Yes.
Yeah,
there's worse places you could be as a wide receiver 1.
he could, but I just don't. Here's the thing: if he does go in the 4th round, I'm not touching him with a 10-foot fucking pole.
No, probably not.
Not
'Cause
even
I
close.
still think that like even if he goes into the season as the wide receiver 1, it won't stay that way.
Very possible that it doesn't, especially if they look even into the 2nd round for
Yeah.
a receiver.
Yeah, I think the Pats either have someone that breaks through in the second half of the season, or they trade for someone at the deadline.
Like if they somehow, again, we're going back to the rookie draft, but if they somehow get their hands on like an Omar Cooper or something, I'm not even looking at Romeo Doubs personally.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Alex Singleton signs 2 years, $15.5 million. Connor, what do you feel? What do you think of that, Mr. Bronco?
Dude, for my heart, it's nice.
yeah, I agree.
Stampeder legend. Alex
Terrible in
Singleton.
coverage, which sucks. They cut Dre Greenlaw. It's questionable. I don't know. He's a good locker room guy. He's been a captain on the team, I think, since he got there. He's a good enough run stopper, fucking liability in coverage, which is where it's troublesome. I'm happy he's back because, like you said, Stamps guy.
Yeah.
You know, he came there. I was stoked when he got there. I got his jersey. That part of things is nice. Getting rid of Dre Greenlaw and like leaving that as kind of your top linebacker there is questionable to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then moving on over, we got Kendrick Bourne going to the Cardinals. 2-year, $12 million max contract.
There's a lot of like wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3 kind
Yeah.
of guys that have signed, you know, like
Just guys that you're fine having on the roster.
yeah.
That was like the Cardinals' big move. I don't know. It just
Yeah.
kinda seems like a
Yeah,
nothing
that's
burger
where it's
to me.
like kind of
Yeah.
a problem. Yeah.
And like you just had the emergence of a guy like Michael Wilson, who had a pretty spectacular finish to the season.
Mhm.
You know, paired with Marvin Harrison. So I'm assuming he falls into the
He
wide
slumps
receiver
into
3,
that 3 role. Yeah.
which you know
Which was fine. It's a fine 3 to have.
he was okay for the
Yeah.
the snaps that he got with San Fran. So
I just feel like they need somebody other than Gardner Minshew or Jacoby Brissett throwing
I
to
agree.
them.
Like I
Like,
think
there's too much talent. I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, they need someone that can like fucking tap into Marvin Harrison Jr. Which has been baffling that it hasn't happened yet.
Bring Kirko.
Sure. Kirko, Flacco,
Oh,
give me one of the Co's. Yeah.
alrighty,
Reek Woolen.
yeah,
Eagle.
I like it.
big
Good.
Eagle guy.
1 year, $15 million.
It's a nasty secondary.
Yeah, it just Rich keep on getting richer. Bit of ups and downs over his career, but
Another one that the Seahawks, like, there's not a lot about who the Broncos have let walk. The Seahawks have let a fuck ton of that Super Bowl roster walk.
yeah,
Well, don't they go to Page then?
I think they
Is that this year?
yeah, he'd be up for an extension probably this year, yeah, and they know it.
but as like just an absolute physical specimen, has shown he can play very well in the NFL. I think he's 6'4", 210, and I think he ran like a late 4.2. I'm pretty sure he ran like a late 4.2 or something like that. Go ahead and look that up. But yeah, just keep getting better. Great signing. Really wish that was the Chargers that did that.
Yeah, and that's the Eagles' only signing, and it's a
Yeah.
fucking good one to make.
I think it still might be better than all the Chargers signings combined.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not wrong. It's good. Yeah, that's kind of the last of the signed free agents.
Yeah, I saw the Cowboys signed Sam. What was it? Sam Howell.
Yeah.
No, did they?
Yeah.
Wow,
that's-
interesting.
there's not a whole lot to go over there.
Yeah, there's a couple that have trickled in. What was
To be
one?
QB3 though,
Yeah, he would be, I guess, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems like an odd
Yeah.
signing,
That's interesting.
right? Am I
Yeah.
crazy? Yeah.
I think his that's not a resurgence you're going to see.
No,
I
no,
think
no.
he's-
No,
This is his job for the
no,
rest
that
of
is
his
one
career.
Sam that is not making a comeback.
No.
Apparently, there's a lot of teams that have already inquired about Max Crosby again.
Yeah, I
which
just
is-
saw that come
is
through too.
Interesting.
Where do you think he goes? Like, who are candidates? You think?
Dallas.
That's kind of the only team we really touched on. Yeah,
Yeah, I think Dallas makes a lot of sense.
I think they're the team.
I think the
that just
Patriots
throws
make
money.
sense too, but supposedly Brady doesn't want to send him there,
Mm.
so that's an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
The interesting part is the price point now,
That is true.
and you know that
It can only go
gonna
down.
be less than
Yeah.
that, right? So they're kind of backed into a bit of a corner.
Yeah,
Maybe
Yeah.
he just stays. Who knows?
yeah. They've spent over $280 million already.
Yeah,
I was
So-
going to say that's the thing, right?
Ooh,
Like
they can afford him.
I'm assuming that these free agency moves were made on the contingency that he was leaving.
Exactly.
What did Schefter just tweeted out? The Raiders have spent $284 million this free agency and just acquired one of the best defensive
Pass
ends in
rushers.
football, Max Crosby.
Yeah,
Too funny.
that would be a plot twist.
But yeah, it's interesting for sure.
Speaking of edge rushers, we're going to move on over to our best remaining prospects. Not
Prospects.
Free agents.
Yeah, free agents. So we're just going to throw some predictions out there for who we think these players are going to go to. So let's fire them off relatively quick here.
Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah,
Let's do it like we did the schedule, where it's just like you'd say one team and then you move on.
one team and that's it.
Yeah.
Trey Hendrickson.
Chargers.
I'm going to say Chargers.
I'm gonna. I think the whole Max Crosby thing definitely derails or changes things up in terms of
Yeah.
who's signing what here.
Well, I don't disagree either because that's Max Crosby again is now the best edge rusher potentially on the market.
I'm gonna go with the Bills.
I'm actually with Finn here. I think Buffalo would be a great fit.
Yeah.
I think it'd be so exciting too.
Yeah.
I think this one's pretty cut and dry. I think
Yeah.
it's going to the Vikings. I think
Vikings,
that's-
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray. Yeah, I mean, that's my hope here.
Minnesota.
That's my hope here as a Vikings fan. But and it's not Geno Smith, and it's not gonna be fucking
Sam Howell.
yeah.
Well, technically,
It was Sam Howell.
Well, it could still be Kirk, but I don't want to jinx it. No, who is the other quarterback that I'm thinking of?
Max Brosmer.
No, it was Geno Smith and
For free agents?
Tua.
Tua. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Tua.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be any of those two. So I'm happy if it's Kyler Murray for the
Yeah.
Vikings. But yeah, that's who I'm saying as well.
I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna go Steelers.
Okay.
Yeah, if Aaron Rodgers doesn't come back, then all bets are off, kind of, yeah.
Jaquan Brisker? Do we want to do Jaquan Brisker?
No, because he can kind of just fit anyway.
Yeah, I don't have anything for that.
Okay, let's go to Juwan Jennings then.
Ooh,
I'm going to say Denver, Colorado.
I don't think so.
I think you guys are going to cheap out. I think you're going to go for a Juwan Jennings type.
But I don't think Jawan Jennings is going to be as cheap as you'd like Jawan Jennings to be.
At 29, I think so.
I wouldn't hate it. Jawan Jennings is a tricky one.
Cleveland Brown.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
That makes some sense.
No.
What's wrong with Jamal Jennings?
I just talked about how good our free agency is. Just draft the worst receiver in the draft. I don't want to spend big money
good
on.
fit here.
The Houston Texans.
No.
What about Philly when they get rid of AJ?
I could see it.
If Philly gets rid of AJ, then
Right?
yeah, that makes some sense.
I think that'd be a great fit.
I feel like a lot of wide receiver roles have been filled.
They have, right? Like a lot of like wide receiver 2 roles are filled right now, which is where he would kind of slot in. Denver does make some sense.
If the New York Jets can give him enough money, I think that's a possibility.
Yeah,
That's a good one. Yeah.
The Panthers.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't hate him in Carolina.
Moving on over, we
Washington.
have Joey Bosa.
He's a Cincinnati Bengal.
I kind of think he goes to San Fran.
I think he's going to go to San Fran.
Plays with his brother.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be cheap now.
That would be fun.
He had a bounce back here in Buffalo, but I still think he's not going to be too expensive.
That would be fun.
No,
I'd say the same. Can't go San
You
Fran.
can see him in Cincy.
I can see him in Cincy too.
I can see him in Cincy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cincy would make some sense.
With Trey leaving.
Diggs.
It's very similar to Jawan Jennings.
Yeah. Even
Plus
he's a little
the headache.
He's a little bit more Philadelphia for me than Jawan Jennings is.
Yeah. I don't know if he goes anywhere.
The Raiders. Prison team.
Yeah. That man's
Send him to the Raiders.
Actually, I don't think that's.
It's
I don't
not
know.
out of the realm.
For whatever reason, I see Diggs, and I don't know why, but I just see him going to like Baltimore.
I see Diggs becoming a SoundCloud rapper.
Very possible.
Book it.
Like
that's my hot take. Yeah.
Oh.
Kadarius, did you see that?
Okay, Deebo Samuel.
San Fran. Oh, maybe not though, because Mike Evans. I think that reunion made a lot more sense before Mike Evans.
You're gonna hate this one.
Are you gonna say the Chargers?
Yeah.
Yeah, gross. Why?
I think we're gonna be looking for a receiver. I don't see Keenan Allen returning.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Like all 3 of them kind of just fall into the same category. Diggs, Deebo, and fucking Jawan Jennings are all just kind of.
Do you think the Titans could be an option?
That seems like a very.
The Titans are where washed wide receivers go.
Yeah.
Like without fail, they all end up in Tennessee at some point or another. So it's quite possible that like one of those 3 names is going to be a Titan. Now that you said it,
Yeah.
absolutely one of those 3 becomes a Titan.
Is Calvin Ridley still on the
why
books?
not.
I think he is. Yeah, which is gross.
That's tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we're going over to Von Miller.
Come on home.
I agree.
Come on home, brother. I don't care that we don't need him because we don't. Come on home. 1 more year. Call it a career. It just makes or retire.
I think that's also
Like I don't see the point of going anywhere else. He wants it. He's been like painfully vocal that he wants to sign back in Denver.
Yeah.
I want it. We all just got to get on the same page, make it happen.
Yeah.
So.
Moving on over, we have Dallas Goedert. That was Goosey on here for some reason.
Dallas Goosey.
Dude, I had to add that in there.
Dallas
Goedert
Goedert
is also going to go to the Denver Broncos.
See, I don't think so. I think there's a couple names down there. That seems.
I actually agree. I know.
Yeah.
That seems. Yeah, I agree with that.
I think that makes more sense.
Sure.
Do you see him in like Carolina? I think that seems like a
Yeah, sure.
Carolina move.
Tennessee, they don't have Chig anymore, right?
Yeah, Tennessee.
Carolina, Tennessee. Yeah, there's not a lot of teams.
Not
Not a lot of teams on here that
I don't know. He probably goes to like a contender or something though. He's kind of old enough, tight end,
Patriots.
reliable. No, because I think they got Hunter Henry still.
Yeah.
Who's a contender that needs a tight end or?
Commanders.
Cincy? Who's Cincy got a tight end?
Oh, isn't it
Commanders?
Mike Gesicki? Gesicki.
I could, yeah.
Yeah, Cincy would make some sense.
I don't mind Cincy.
I don't mind. Who's the Commanders? I don't
Commanders?
think he's bad either. Who's their tight end?
Well, it's
They've got that.
Oh, wait, no,
fucking
they've
Logan
s-
Thomas. Oh no,
Sid-
that's a no.
5 years ago, brother.
5 years ago, yeah,
Sid-
Logan
oh,
Thomas. Back in my day.
Next up here, we got my boy Keenan Allen. I'm going
retirement.
to say the. I was trying to be clever.
Cancun.
It's something about retirement.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
couldn't
think,
come up with
I think he
anything on the
just
spot.
retires,
Yeah.
or he's the last minute fucking 1 year very low contract back to the Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's very like he's in a similar boat to Von Miller.
Yeah.
Go back home or don't play at all.
He could also be like a late season pickup, right? Like Julio with the
Yeah,
Bucks a couple years
yeah,
ago,
he could
right?
sit as a
Right?
free agent for a while and then
100%.
just as numbers start to dwindle for some teams, you can
Just go to a
pick up some
contender.
safe
Yeah.
hands. Yeah. Yep.
Next up, we have Aaron Jones. Now, I'm starting to warm up more to this idea that Washington moves out of the top 10 so that someone can take Jeremiah Love. And if that is the case, then I'm going to say Aaron Jones to the Commanders.
I think Seattle.
I like that, actually.
Sharks out.
Aaron Jones
For
to
a while.
Seattle.
No, you know
Yes.
what? I'm going to change my answer. I love that one.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense.
I like Seattle
Yeah.
too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And then moving on over to David Njoku.
Yeah, he's a Bronco. 100%.
Bronco.
I don't know.
You
I
can't-
think Bronco
Yeah,
makes
he's
a lot of sense.
He's a Bronco. 100%.
I think Kenyon Sadiq's out of reach in the draft. Bronco.
I think he's a Dolphin.
You know what?
Ooh,
He
that
did.
makes some
He did.
sense
He
too,
did play
yeah.
at Miami.
I think he's a Dolphin.
You know what? That's actually not crazy to me.
That'll be
He
interesting.
did play for the Hurricanes.
That'll be interesting.
I like that. The Dolphins.
Yeah.
Yep. That makes some sense too.
I'm sorry, I gotta go.
You're gonna go where?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
We're literally right at the end.
I know I have to go. I was supposed to be out of here at like 8:30.
Oh, well.
So
Abrupt end for
I know.
Spencer Castle.
Very abrupt. Then. Are you getting? Yeah.
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 Yeah, we don't have to say it.
Yeah.
We know what's going on. She's watching right now.
That's exactly what you want.
No way.
All right, boys. Okay, guys. Yeah, sorry. I hate to leave you, but
Bye, Span.
we'll see you soon.
Later, skater.
Bye, stream. Peace.
See you, buddy.
See ya.
Is she actually in there? That would crack me up.
Yeah, I don't
Not
think
too
so.
bad. Hi, Lance, if you're in there.
Yeah.
Sausage fest.
Yeah. So I know
Ah, good one, Ethan.
I know how we talked about
You showed up.
we talked about a few teams that haven't really done anything yet, like the Broncos. Are there any
Yeah.
other teams that you think need to get out there?
Because
Because I am really quaking to see the Vikings do something.
yeah,
That must suck.
Mm.
Yeah. Shoot. Sorry, man. Even the Browns.
Yeah.
We completely built our own line.
Bro, like all three of us. We're just sitting here like,
yeah, fuck.
Oh yeah. Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, him too. Oh, dude, that really blows.
No.
Oh shit. I
Yeah.
felt really good this free agency, to be honest. I feel
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, it kind of blows, man. I would definitely call the Broncos a free agency loser so far.
I feel like the Patriots haven't really done anything.
No, outside of Dobbs, they've really not touched anyone.
Coming off of the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
I mean, you can say Dobbs is a huge move, but I don't
Really,
think
a lot of those
I don't
teams
think they're
like,
scary, to be honest.
haven't done much.
Um,
I think out of those like Final Four teams, the Rams are the only ones that have made like significant upgrades this offseason.
Do you guys have any winners? We're only on day 2 so far.
Yeah,
winners
of
of
names
the
off the
agency so
board. I mean, the Raiders
100%.
are
yeah.
kind of like they had the money to play with, and they've done it. Yeah,
I do like the Saints
Oh.
bringing in ETN.
I like that too. The Patriots brought in Elijah Vera Tucker.
Right.
I think that was a good pickup too. Their
They're
line.
running that fullback from Buffalo, I think too.
I think the Raiders. stand
Yeah,
out
I think
for
the Raiders are like the clear-cut answer.
I mean, losers, just off the top of my head, like you have to go Baltimore now.
Yeah, Baltimore for sure is taking.
Is there any
they
way-
thought they were splashing?
Hold up, sorry. Is there any way they get Trey Hendrickson now?
Maybe, right?
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
They have the money for
Maybe.
it.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
kinda-
actually hate that. That makes some sense.
that
That's
would be
kind
pretty
of
nasty.
that's kind of flipped on a dime.
Staying in the
for a little bit.
division would be pretty
Yeah.
devious.
Well, I think he hates Cincy now, at least ownership. So
Yeah, he must, right? And I kind of just want to see Joe Burrow suffer.
Damn.
Dude, I saw those
Not my
pictures.
boy.
I saw those pictures of him out with Jessica Alba the other day, and I was like, I'm happy that this guy's gonna get pummeled next season. Not to be a jealous hater, but I'm a jealous hater. That's an OG daddy right there.
Oh.
If my girlfriend's watching this, I gave her this exact same speech earlier. So we're on the same page.
So we're out of the hot water on that one.
Yeah, no, we are in the clear. It's
I'll be back, boys. I gotta rock.
shout out to Jessica Alba.
Okay, sit in the Spence chair when you get back. Yeah, we'll honestly we'll kind of wrap it up here with I don't think we have a lot of live questions right now. There's not a lot of football stuff. Hank Schrader asked, where do you think Wentz goes?
Who cares? Like, really, who cares?
Yeah.
He goes somewhere, and he's a solid enough backup. We don't hate to see Wentz. So I know someone had asked earlier, who do you guys think is the GOAT QB in the league right now? Patrick Mahomes. Greatest of all time in the league right now, it's Mahomes. I don't know if he's asking who I think the best quarterback in the league right now.
Honestly, he's got the best resume.
Yeah, it's Mahomes
So it's-
for
yeah.
sure.
That's hard to argue.
Best QB in the league right now, like maybe you can make a different case, but greatest like of all time sitting around, then yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't argue that.
Yeah, if there's any other questions, drop them in quick. What would TJ pay for Willis? Spencer Castle asks. Tune in next time to find out.
Yeah.
Anything else here? Who's y'all's favorite villain?
That's a crazy
that's-
question.
that's a crazy question.
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs. I don't know, like Darth Vader's dope.
Yeah.
We fuck with Vader.
Yeah.
For sure. Favorite player in any sport? Ooh.
Favorite player
Yeah, in any sport. Huh.
Scotty Barnes? No. I don't
Scotty
know.
Barnes?
I mean, you're going to say what? LeBron?
See,
Luka?
if he's asking all time, it's Kobe. It'd be Kobe, probably Demaryius Thomas,
Bo Nix.
Jerome McGinley, Sidney Crosby. And I love Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista.
If I had to round out the big four there.
Oh, man. I do love Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Yeah,
I love me
Vladdy
some
too.
Vladdy, dude. I always enjoy watching him. Yeah, dude. I mean, I grew up with Jerome McGinley and Mika Kiprasov, watching them.
Yeah.
So those were two really big ones.
Yeah. I
In
think,
terms of NFL right now, I'd probably say Justin Jefferson.
yeah, right now in the league, I think probably.
Not this past year, but
That's a good question.
TJ.
You know what? My favorite player in the NFL right now, Jameis Winston. You know what? Yeah.
Wow.
The question is favorite sports player
Ever.
or favorite player in any sport.
Isn't Mike good here?
Yeah.
Favorite player in any sport ever? Jerome McGinley.
Yeah,
dude. We were just talking about
Yeah,
that.
we had some.
Who said Iggy?
I rounded out a big four. I went Iggy, Kobe, Bautista, and Demaryius Thomas.
Are we going one from each sport?
I did.
Finn, do you want to do that too? Because that could be fun. I mean, of all time, like for sure, top of the top, Jerome McGinley for me. NFL wise, I'll go Myles Garrett.
Shedeur Sanders.
No, not yet. I'll go Myles Garrett. He's like the only electric Cleveland Brown I've ever seen in my. And I used to really like Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah.
Back when I was playing Madden back in the days, I really liked Miles Garrett. MLB, yeah, probably Joey Bats. I like Jose Bautista a lot. And then NBA, I kind of like. Damn it, dude! I can't even lie to you. Definitely Kyle Lowry.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, he got me into the
Yeah.
Raptors. Yeah.
Not DeMar DeRozan. The more I say it, the less I like it.
Yeah, dude. That, by the way, it's so gas.
It's a fire clip.
DeRozan did a lot of great stuff for the Raptors, but I don't know. It was a bit before my time. In terms of the Raptors, though, just in basketball, I'd probably have to say Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes.
Just because he's so funny, dude, and
I love that.
he's such a good two-way player too, and like I just think he's developing so well, and he's proven a lot of haters wrong, and I love that about him. For baseball, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Oh,
nice.
Already
Yeah,
said it.
Mhm.
Love me some Vladdy. I'd probably have to say Jerome McGinley as well, or Mika, because
Yeah, it's got to be one of the two, right?
those two were just like
if you
the
grew up
most
in
prolific.
Caffrey,
like
the most one of the two.
the most prolific, like as I was growing up. So
You had one of the two jerseys.
Yeah.
At any given point as a kid, yeah,
100%.
It's got to be one of the two.
And then football, probably Justin Jefferson right now.
Jettis, yeah.
Because
Shout out to Damon.
I love that
Langkow, too.
energy.
I used to really love Damon.
Damon Langkow.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't say the same, but Damon Langkow was a guy that played hockey for the Calgary Flames.
Yeah. I don't know why. I used to be a big Langkow.
No, dude.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, growing up, I liked Phaneuf too, just because he was young.
Yeah, Dion was
He used to
fun.
hit a lot.
Robin Brigier.
Robin Regier in the
It was
corners.
some fun guys.
Alex Tanguay.
Alex
Man.
Tanguay,
Yeah.
Mike
That's a
Camilleri.
blast from the past.
yeah.
Camilleri.
Camilleri.
Wow.
Curtis Glencross.
Curtis
Dude.
Lindgren, yeah.
That's crazy.
We're just going to sit around for the next hour.
just
naming
naming
old Flames
players.
players.
Red Warner. Shout out to Barnes.
Shout out to Red
Yeah.
Warner.
Michael Harris in the chat put, what do you think of the Browns' rebuilt O-line?
Ooh.
They did a lot more than I expected. So, and honestly, it can't get much worse than last year. I am pretty upset that, not upset, I guess just disappointed that, Joel Bitonio is not coming back, lifelong Cleveland Brown.
Yeah, he hasn't signed anywhere yet either.
No, and
Yeah.
he hasn't retired yet, which is what we thought was going to happen. I hope he goes to a contender. So it's really, really going to suck losing him. Wyatt Teller wasn't the same. Ethan Posick, he's injured right now. So honestly, I'm optimistic, and we're going to take a tackle in the draft. So I think it can only be up from here. And honestly, like I said, it'll be better than last year, 100%. So I'm optimistic.
I think they've done well in the 2 days they've had to
100%.
build it back up. So solid.
Spencer, while you were in the car, your Chargers, because I know you're listening while you're driving, the Chargers are re-signing Trey Pipkins to 2-year, $10 million deal.
Who's that?
There you go. Live update there for you. He also asked TJ, what would you pay for Willis?
Spence said that?
What would you pay for Malik Willis right now?
Finn, I gave all my draft capital to you in that awful lopsided trade we made, which I initiated, by the way. And I gave all my depth as well. Again, any young guns I have.
Love that trade.
What would I give up? This Brandon Ayuk guy is supposed to come back. It's supposed to be pretty good.
Oh, there you go, Spen.
Oh, jeez.
Brandon Ayuk.
Still.
I do have Brandon
that guy.
Khalil Shakir, Tyrone Tracy.
There you heard it, Spen. Tyrone Tracy is all yours for the low price of Malik Willis.
Yeah.
Actually, that goes for you guys too. If you guys have a quarterback, well, I guess I do have Mac Jones. That was one thing I did get out of it. Okay,
Maybe he'll stand pat.
well, I have two as well, so
We'll see what happens.
yeah.
This guy said Max just got traded to the Cowboys. That did not happen.
Yeah.
Other than that,
That is not breaking news. This other guy said, let's change the pace here and touch on Ivy League football for a bit. What'd you say?
yeah, Harvard's got a good team this year, I think.
Right on. That's the only school he knows.
So yeah, I'm not a big. In case you were wondering, the Ivy Leagues did not come calling for this guy post
Mr.
post high school there. I was a SAT attendee.
Yeah, there's still
Yeah.
time.
There is, yeah.
Never say never.
That's true. Harvard, if you're watching this, I'll be there.
Radio, television, and broadcast news alumni.
Yeah.
Hey.
Shout out Bees.
Shout out Bees.
All right. That brings us over to our favorite segment of the week, ladies and gentlemen. It is our hot take segment where we give a hot take and eat a hot chip. Except for TJ. He just gives hot takes and doesn't eat hot chips. But
I don't have enough villi in my stomach.
yeah,
If you know, you know.
he's got a good excuse.
Yeah, shout out to it's gluten intolerance awareness week, and we just wanted to highlight that
Man, they have a whole week real quick. It's crazy.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Find the cure.
You ever seen this?
They have like 1/4 of a Black History Month. It's crazy.
Okay, boys.
Hot takes.
Let's try to keep it, more deadline, or not deadline, more
Free agency.
NFL free agency focused if we can. Like where's a guy? I mean, I know we already talked about our predictions for where a guy is going to go, where some of these guys are going to go, but
I'm gonna play a little bit of reverse psychology.
okay.
Yeah.
I still think that it's a possibility. It's been talked about here and there. But I'm playing the opposite of reverse psychology, and I'm just trying to speak this into existence as a Vikings fan. But yeah, I think Joe Burrow gets traded to the Minnesota Vikings. There's been rumors about it.
For who?
Hasn't happened yet. But
For who?
Oh my god.
For that not eight fellow 9.
9. I think it's gonna take about.
Oh
It's
my
gonna take a lot more than that.
Try
obviously.
9 plus
Okay.
9 first round draft picks,
Yeah.
and maybe you're closer.
If there's a will, there's a way. I know we have the capital needed for it. Just depends if we have the balls.
All right, I'm gonna play the reverse psychology game here. I watched Dayton put this to work last week when he said, "My hot take is that the Calgary Flames are not going to make any trades at the deadline," and then they proceeded to. So my hot
So
take
what
is the Denver Broncos are not going to sign any offensive weapons this free agency, and are just going to leave it all to the draft.
Wow. All right.
That sucks.
Let's hear it.
Okay. I'm just trying to think if I want to do draft or free agency. You want to stick to free agency?
Sure. Because we'll probably have a few draft episodes
Mm.
leading up.
Well, I want to go QB here. Okay. My hot take is that Kyler Murray Ooh. Goes to the Minnesota Vikings. That's not a hot take. But he leads them to an NFC championship.
Oh, wow!
There we go.
To be fair, and to preface this, last year, I did a hot take before the year. I said that Sam Darnold would lead the Seahawks to a wild card berth.
It's true.
So I'm pretty good at these, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
historically it has
To be
been.
honest, I think you guys are like a quarterback away. You guys are nice.
Oh, that is foul.
I think there's definitely
Who said that?
Nicole.
Shout out Nicole. Wow.
Nicole's comment. Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude,
I saw that. Holy.
Yeah. You need the
Nicole, you need the
wow.
Lord.
You need
Good
to,
heavens,
You
Nicole.
need to lock in, Nicole.
Nicole, I have a friend, Rishi Nakum. I would love to give his number to you.
Let's hook her up.
I guess we can call. Oh wow. Okay. Nicole, slide into the TikTok DMs. I'm gonna hook you up with this Rishi guy's phone number, and we'll go from there.
He's a friend of the podcast.
Friend of the podcast. Bam had 83 points. Yeah, we know that's huge.
Absolutely unreal.
That's crazy. Where were you on a fucking mid-March Tuesday night with Bam Adebayo? Put up 83 points. Wild. Yeah.
Well, boys, we're gonna end it on basketball, I guess.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching the Stick Crew podcast. As always, like and subscribe on the YouTube. We appreciate it. Follow on the TikTok, the Instagram, and the X. We are putting out our daily NBA picks and props. If you guys are interested in that, in NBA,
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown got tossed from the game,
Ejected tonight.
so he didn't cash.
So that I don't know. I don't think it got voided, which blows, but
It sucks, but that's not a bad read. He was good. I think he was.
no, he had
was on
9
pace.
at half, so
He was on pace. Yeah, that's kind of just shit happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, follow on the Spotify and the Apple as well. And as always, sticks down, drinks up. Peace out. All right.
Sweet.
Honestly, I think the hockey one is going to be short because we don't really have anything written.
I don't even know if I can do the hockey one.
Do you want to? Are you able to chat it for like 20 minutes?
I can do 20 minutes, and I do have some. I have.
Just because, like,
I can do 15. I want to be home by 10, but I have some like sick over and unders. I have like 4, but
Okay.
I'm really stoked about the ones I did.
Honestly, we could just clip it.
Should we just do hockey
clip
clips?
farm? I
Yeah.
think we'll just clip farm. So we can go for 15, 20 and just
Yeah,
like,
just-
we don't even have a pod.
Yeah, we don't have the fucking
You guys want to start with over unders?
Yeah.
Down or no? Or do you want to?
yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I only have 4. Also, I'm like, I don't fucking bet, dude. So like, if it's over on like, if one's the over, is it over under 0.5?
TikTok closer.
With what?
So if it's like, I don't know, like Blake Coleman over under half a point in the next 20 games,
Yeah.
does that make sense? Or would it be over under 1 point?
It'll be over under half.
Okay, thank you. No, that makes sense.
Do you think Wilt's 100 is doable now?
It's not. No, it's not.
Do you guys just want to chat with the TikTok really quick? I'll be right back. I just gotta
Right on.
just chat with the stream.
Stream, what's happening? I don't know if that game went to double overtime. No, it would not matter. That game was never going to double overtime because they were up fucking 30 points. If that game was going to double overtime, he wouldn't have had 83. Just the way she goes.
Did the game go to double overtime?
It did not. No, you got it done in 4 quarters.
You're not wearing your Flames hat?
I'm not because Spencer was talking all that shit on my Broncos today. I had to remind him. He's never had a hat like this.
Dude, yeah, you know how good it felt
He never will.
when I was in the chat and I was like, dude, the Browns have more playoff wins than you in the last 6 years.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 10.
Yeah, that was
I
a
did
good clap.
I did some research and apparently the Chargers won a playoff game in 2016.
Holy shit, is that Rampage Jackson with the hat? Yeah, we don't see color here either. That is I can't even imagine who he's referring to. What's your thoughts on Bam dropping 83 points, being the second highest scorer in history? Nuts. It's crazy stuff. Not at all who I would have ever thought would have got there, but pretty dope. Holy shit, is that Rampage Jackson is crazy.
I think they're referring to me for obvious reasons.
I think so.
Yeah,
It just makes the most sense. Yeah.
It's not the first time I've been called it, believe it or not.
No, it tracks. Do you know who the fourth highest scorer is in basketball?
Would you rather give back shots to CP3 or Braun?
At the same damn time.
Both of them.
Both.
Who's the fourth highest scorer?
Who is the fourth? Is it David Robinson?
Is it Devin Booker? Devin Booker put up.
Devin Booker has a 70 piece at
Oh,
least.
okay. Dude, David Robinson might be a great pull.
I know David Robinson has a 70 piece. I don't know if it was more than that though.
Wasn't it like 74?
And
The only reason I even like can sniff this is because in like 2K when you're playing like my career,
yeah,
see how like the records.
yeah, dude, like
Yeah,
pass
yeah,
when you're putting up like a 200-point game.
yeah, dude.
Who's the baddest WNBA player? Ooh, Nika Mule. That's ball knowledge right there. Okay. Getting a little out of hand here now.
That's jokes.
This guy proceeded not to tell me who the fourth is, and now I'm really curious. Game scoring leaders. It is. Oh, it's Luca.
No way. How
It's
much
a tie. It's Luca, David Thompson, Will Chamberlain again.
for how many?
All tied at 73. Oh no, I'm tripping. It's Will Chamberlain at 78.
Oh damn.
It's Will. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I'm sorry. Oh, it's Will Chamberlain.
Hey, don't be sorry. We were curious too.
It's Wilt at 78.
Don't be sorry. No way. You got a Zeri jersey?
When'd you get a Zeri jersey?
No way. It's not real, but
I could tell.
yeah, from here.
It's the number fold, yeah.
Yeah, but there's also a Heritage Classic 2019 patch,
That's gas.
but he wasn't even on the team in 2019, so it is completely false.
He wasn't even drafted in 2019.
No.
Would you okay? Weird amount of back shot questions.
No, it's okay.
Who now?
Would you want back shot from Braun or MJ?
Braun.
Braun.
Yeah, for sure, Braun.
Really?
More versatile.
More versatile.
Yeah, you can kind of do it all. I'm gonna go see my glorious king in 2 weeks here.
We're
Yeah?
in LA?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move this back here.
Brianne was giving me hell yesterday. I'm like, do you think we'll be able to like feel his aura? She's like, you should not be talking about a man like this. It's more like a god than it is a man.
That's so jokes.
He has reached close to God status.
Pretty much. Except I don't even know if God could do the shit that LeBron does, quite frankly. Do y'all like podcasts or what you guys have the setup? Yeah, we just finished filming a podcast. So we don't mind them for sure. Ugh. Podcasts are dope.
Yeah. We're just gonna talk about some hockey now, you guys. I'm gonna change.
Yeah, we're gonna do a couple
We're gonna talk some NHL stuff that's happened
over
recently.
unders,
Um,
a little bit of news. Are we filming still?
I'm about to start it.
Is there videograph footage of me saying I would take back shots from LeBron?
I don't think so, but I could probably find a way to save it.
It
on
can
here.
be clipped somehow. Oh, we're on YouTube Live, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah, that saves.
Hey,
I'm good.
huge.
I realized that after when there's like a 10-minute monologue of us talking shit about Destiny Johnson to start the past live.
Dude. What happened with that, eh?
Oh,
Have you? He asked to take my leaves.
Calgary.
Is that no? I know. I asked him. I was like, well, why?
Oh yeah.
And then, but I don't even know why I told Mason because I was like, he's not going to.
No, he's absolutely.
No, right? Is he talking to you again though?
Yeah.
That's good. Are you receptive to it? Like you guys were best friends.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
It's good.
He's back in the mix a little more.
Nice. There you go.
How can I watch A12? If you go to the Stick Crew on YouTube, you can watch all the episodes there. Or if you want to listen, go to Apple or Spotify. And we're on there too. Just the Stick Crew. Hey, gang. Hey, Mechanical Advantage is in this bitch.
Shout out Mechanical Advantage. It's the guy we bought a coffee for like a week ago.
No way, dude.
Did we not? Never mind.
it was two other guys.
Never mind.
Shout out Buckwheat.
Buckwheat is one of them, yeah.
Buckwheat, and it was like electrical something, wasn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
I thought it was mechanical.
Where your brother go? He was a big.
Basically, he's whipped.
Yeah, he was in trouble.
He's got to be mega whipped too, because he like got right up and was out.
Yeah, I've never seen him do that before.
No, like mid sentence, he was up and gone.
Okay, Connor, do you want to scooch over a bit towards?
Yeah.
Where's Spanks too? I thought he was coming.
Spanks had to do homework.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Homework, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, Spank had to do homework on like the second day of school. Crazy.
Makes sense. It's kind of like sometimes I forget how easy like radio program was.
Oh, we had to do nothing.
I
right?
know.
Isn't that crazy?
I come to think about it now, and I'm like maybe a couple news assignments for
Like a little bit of production.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. You know what? When we got into like the flow of like actually running the station a year or two.
Yeah, then there was a little more.
Yeah, 100%.
But even that, I think, was just because I wouldn't actually do shit in school.
No, you just leave it.
Just like hang around in the production room.
I like to record at school.
Yeah.
Dude, I went through my old school stuff. I want to say like a month or two ago, and dude, I had voiceovers from it. It was so funny.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I forgot I got you in the booth.
Okie dokes.
I used to just sit in there and hotbox the booth, and then I'd do all my work at home.
That sounds like the life.
Oh, it was so chill.
Poor Bees, he would just walk in and just pretend not to acknowledge it.
Yeah, he was so polite in that way
I know.
because he knew what was going on,
100%.
and he'd be like,
Yeah.
"I don't get paid enough from this job to care."
Oh, he does it for the love of the game. Has to.
Yeah,
Has
absolutely.
to.
The GOAT, though.
Oh yeah.
All right, we are recording once again.
Back live.
Back live. We'll still be chatting with you guys though in the TikTok, just because we're not doing a full podcast for the hockey stuff here. We're just gonna be chatting the.
Yeah, I got to split at like 9:45, 9:50.
Just gonna chat about the most recent hockey stuff. Obviously, we did our live stream on the trade deadline, but a few other things have happened since then. And TJ's got some over-unders for us.
This is TJ's overs and unders.
Hold on.
Yeah, do we have the track?
Hold on, baby. Wait for it.
DJ's overs and unders.
Banger.
Bang!
Shout out Spanks
Spank
for that,
Daddy.
as always. Spank Daddy.
So I have 4 for you boys. These ones are just fun. I actually had a lot of fun finding these two. So I'll start with the first two that I like the best. So our beloved Buffalo Sabres. We've been known supporters. We've loved them right from the start.
We love the Buffalo Sabres.
Yeah. Finn.
Shout out to
Yeah,
what were those guys' names?
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to them.
We love them. their fans think
Yeah,
it's road
we
game.
love the Buffalo Sabres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never said a damn word about it.
Never said
Right.
Oh, you know
anyways-
what? The backlash we got from the people of Buffalo seems minor compared to what we got from America. So.
True.
We were just so young back then. Hey?
Yeah.
We thought
Yeah,
Buffalo was the
that was
worst.
baby hate.
Yeah.
Young and naive.
Yeah, they're on an 8-game meter, boys. They won tonight against the Sharks.
Fuck.
As of right now, in 65 games, they're at 40 wins, 19 losses, and 6 overtime losses.
Okay.
Dude, they look really good.
Yeah, wagon.
We're going to go do the Buffalo Sabres finish with over or under 49.5 wins this year. To preface,
Ooh.
the last time they did this, they've only never done this once in their whole existence.
Yeah.
2006.
How many games do we have left?
They have 17 games left, so they have to
Okay.
win.
So they have to win 10.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think they go over.
Okay, we're putting we're putting a poll up in the TikTok chat, you guys.
Over under 50 wins, yeah.
Say over under 50 wins
Over under 49.5.
49.5.
for the Buffalo Sabres. The laughing emote is over, and the crying one is under for you guys if you want to vote in the chat. Oh man, I feel like they're at such a torrid pace right now. The Sabres, man, like that game against the Tampa Bay Lightning was absolute cinema,
Oh, yeah.
and they look like they can't be stopped right now. And San Jose is like not a horrible team
100%.
either. So
They're in the playoff hunt.
they are. Yeah, I'm gonna go over because they're not just beating shit teams. They're actually like they're beating contending teams, good teams, and I think
Yeah.
they made a few decent moves at the deadline that kind of helped them in terms of depth and. As long as their goaltending can hold in there, because that's kind of been like the shaky part of that team. But yeah, dude,
I think I'm going like fairly comfortably over,
their offense looks really good.
which is nuts. Dude, leave it to Stick Crew Voodoo to fix like the last 2 decades of the Buffalo Sabres.
Also, I think you guys may not agree with me. I think it's kind of a blessing in disguise that Colton Parayko nixed that trade. You get more depth with
Why?
Logan Stanley.
I guess, yeah.
Dude, Logan Stanley, 6'7", man.
He's what?
Dude, no, but honestly, if you statistically, he's having a better year than Colton Parayko. He's younger.
Yeah.
He's bigger.
Yeah,
he
you're not
costs a
wrong.
whole lot less. That's why I think it may be a blessing in disguise. You also gave up a whole hell of a lot less than you did in that Colton Parayko deal. And on top of it, you got Luke Shen, who has the playoff experience, right? They're both big physical players. I think 100%. I think it's a blessing in disguise. Colton Parayko nixed that trade. I think you got better value in Logan Stanley alone.
Yeah,
And that's just my opinion. I know, Colton Parayko's an Olympian. He's won a cup, yada, yada, yada. But you don't want somebody that doesn't want to play for you. And now you have 2 guys that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, anyways, with that being said, I think I'm going over.
Yeah. Nuts.
I like it.
All overs.
I like it.
Our boy, and this one's actually our boy, Macklin Celebrini.
We do actually love Mac.
So we do.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the next Canadian golden boy. So he's having a wicked year. It's his second year in the show. He currently has 33 goals and 57 assists for 90 points on the year. That is through 62 games. So with 20 games left remaining in the schedule, over under Macklin Celebrini finishing the year with 115.5 points. To preface this, that would be 25 points in his final 20 games. And on top of that, I did my research. That would break Jumbo Joe Thornton's all-time record for points in a season for the San Jose Sharks with 114 in 2007. This was the most interesting one that I found. And
Oh man.
I'll leave it to you guys because I have my opinion, but go.
Okay, so he's where right now?
So he has 90 points
Yeah.
in 62 games. If he were to beat Jumbo Joe's record of 114 points, he would need 25 points in his final 20 games.
I think he's under.
Oh man.
That's over a point per game clip.
Yeah.
He's already over a point per game right now.
Yeah, you're not.
And they're in a playoff push. You think they're
Oh.
Like they're actively.
That's such a tight line.
That's what I'm saying. I love this one. By far my favorite one.
115 points.
115 points
For
was
Celebrini?
what he would
Holy.
need, yeah. Ooh.
Has McDavid been over that every year?
No.
Every year, I don't think so. Well, definitely not every year. Maybe every healthy year.
Well, yeah.
That's tough, man.
Do you actually want the? Yeah, I can pull up his DB really quick and give you the stats on that. Because I'm curious myself.
Yeah, that is an interesting one.
Do you like it though, dude? That by
I like it a lot.
I want to say over.
I want to say over because it's exciting. Like 2 years.
It's definitely
ago.
doable.
It is, which is the craziest part about it.
Yeah. So, Connor was right, Finn. Every healthy year since 2018, Connor McDavid's hit over 115.
He's
points.
cleared it, right? Yeah.
That's every healthy year. So that's eight like at least 75 games. Like there's-
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll say over.
Yeah.
Give me the over.
Yeah.
Macklin
It's
Celebrini
more
to
fun.
the moon, baby. I mean,
Macklin Celebrini
His
over
second
114,
year, dude,
that'd be
breaking the
nuts.
all-time record.
he's got such an exciting team behind him.
It's not just
Um,
any all-time record either. Joe Thornton's that guy.
Oh, dude, it's
Not for long.
Yeah. Yeah, we're taking the over.
Yeah, I'm taking the over too. It's just so much fun, man, dude. It's so doable. If you think about it now, like percentage-wise, he has 90 points in 62 games right now, so it's like 1.3 points per game.
I think with how much ice time he gets
Yeah.
and like who he's playing with, he's just clicked so well, and I just think it's totally doable. Point per game.
It's
for him.
definitely doable, which is like what's so.
He's been doing it up to this
Crazy,
point.
He's gonna be tight on the line.
Who says he can't do it? I think he's hungry from losing the Olympics.
Did you hear what his dad
He's out
said?
for blood.
Yeah.
Like
Did you hear what his
Shaq.
dad said?
No.
Like his dad said he was like devastated after the gold medal loss.
Yeah,
It's hard to,
I'm
like,
not
yeah.
surprised.
Would be. I
man.
mean, he's a child.
Legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trauma.
Dude, imagine being a fucking 19-year-old kid letting down Sidney Crosby.
Oh,
I'd cry.
Yeah, he was in the womb as when Crosby
That's
was getting
fun.
drafted.
That makes me feel so gross.
Oh, that is weird.
That's foul.
Shout out Malcolm Celebrini. Shout out Garfield as well for the rose and the hat and the mustache,
Oh, right on. Yeah, shout out Garfield for the
giving us the
gifts.
mechanical advantage sent a donut as
Cool.
well. Yo, shout out. Hey, give me the motherfucking hat. Speaking of Sharks, Jack Quinn scored his first hat trick, his first career hat trick tonight
Oh, against the Sharks?
Right on.
against the Sharks. Yeah,
Wow.
Jack Quinn.
He was somebody that was drafted 8th overall a couple of years ago and hadn't really panned out. Had some injury trouble. You know, it kind of reminds me of like a Connor Zary type build. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
He hasn't really been getting like crazy deployment on the Sabres team
No.
either, because like they guys like Thompson
yeah.
and then
So-
have kind of overshined.
It's nice to see. He definitely has a skill.
Yeah.
Um,
We should shout out the boy for his hat trick today too, real quick. Aaron Halbert.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Aaron
nice.
Halbert playing for in the Paralympics for Team Canada hockey. They put up 14 goals against Team Japan yesterday. So shout out, keep killing it. Bring home some hardware for the boys.
beauty goal too.
Let's hear it, Tej. What else you got?
So this one is around us.
Okay.
And our Calgary Flames. Through 64 games, the Calgary Flames have 0 20-goal scorers. We don't score a whole hell of a lot. Blake Coleman and Joel Farabee are both tied for the lead in goals this year with 15 through 64 games. Again, I just want to reiterate that. Do the Flames have over/under 0.5 or what is it? Half?
Half. Yeah, 0.5.
20 goal scorers by the end of the year.
Oh,
How many?
So essentially one.
one.
Yeah.
Do we have a single
Do we have a
player
single?
score over 20 goals?
So
How,
it's
mu-
o- it's
how
over
many does
0.5.
Coleman have?
Coleman has 15. Fairview has 15. And we have
Under.
18 games left.
Under.
I'm gonna
say the under.
no. I'm gonna say over because that's just what the Flames fucking do. We trade away everybody, and somehow we find a way to be able to play amazing hockey. I mean, yeah, we got shit canned by the Capitals like the other day, but did you see the Carolina game
Yeah.
on Saturday?
Okay, we'll pick your shot. Who is it? Coleman or Fairview? Or is it someone else? I think Coronado was like,
Oh.
How many are
Yeah, what's Coronado at?
ooh, I can look.
how many are they at?
15
15
apiece.
each.
I think
Again, I have to
Coleman-
mention this again. Through 64 games.
That's where I'm.
I-
That's where I'm
yeah.
hung up on the under.
Yeah. I can't imagine.
Like neither of them are actually on pace.
I think it's like Flames
Okay, if you guys.
voodoo magic, but
Ooh,
yeah, Connor Ingram just got fucking domed, bro.
why couldn't you have done that to Hellebuck in the Olympics, buddy?
Oh, shit. Okay, I don't disagree with you, but I'll give you other. So just pick your shot. So Michael Backlund has 13 goals. He currently leads the team in points. 37 nil Michael Backlund. Morgan Frost has 14. So we have 13-14.
Yeah.
Matt Coronado has 14.
Okay.
And Sharon Govich has 13.
I think Coronado would be the one that I'd most like to see cross 20.
Me too, but I'm so,
Like,
sorry, man, I
if Coronado crosses 20, then it's like that's
okay.
it's great.
Yeah.
But yuck.
Yeah, Finn, I have to agree with Connor. I think I take the under.
I think I take
don't
the
see
under.
it.
They just don't have anybody.
No, that's so gross.
There's nobody with a ton of offensive prowess.
No.
I mean the goals that Ryan Strome and Blake Coleman have scored in the past few games, like
Yep.
just a few that I've seen. They're very nice goals, and we did score 2 shorthanded goals on the same penalty kill against the Capitals, which like, why doesn't that shit happen normally?
Yeah.
Like why is it now after the trade deadline that this stuff starts happening? Like we're actually scoring goals now. Mechanical advantage. What's the most common major injury in the NHL?
It's a good question.
That's a good question.
I feel like it would be teeth.
Teeth getting knocked out.
Cosmetic.
Yeah, cosmetic.
Certainly. Most
Like
common
nose.
Yeah,
No, but I'm just trying to think.
I feel like you
I don't
see
know
a
if
good
that's
bit
major.
of collarbones.
I don't know if that's major.
Oh, collarbone for sure.
I feel like collarbones sees a good toll.
I've seen a
Ankle.
couple. I've seen a couple torn
Yes,
biceps
couple, yeah.
on and up.
Ankle.
You don't see as many like.
You don't see the ACL, Achilles
MCL,
nearly as much as
yeah.
you do in like a basketball, football. now.
No. There's a lot of guys that get hernias.
Yeah,
That's a thing. A lot of guys get hernias, but I don't know if I can put my.
I don't know that there's like a single like.
Oh, shoulder injuries.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, kind of like
Shoulder.
collarbone or shoulder, like
shoulder injuries. 100%.
anything driving in.
Because you got to think you're hitting and you're bumping.
Yeah.
It's-
Mechanical teeth will probably not keep you off the ice unless you're a pansy.
No, teeth are usually back in that same game.
You're usually fine.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not like football. Where
Oh,
it's like
concussion. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
like
I don't
football,
think
you
so.
can narrow it down to like 2. It's like conk and ACL.
Cock?
Conk.
Excuse me. Sorry.
No, I
I love how we both looked at him. I was like, cock.
don't think there's like a whole lot of a couple.
Oh,
Gabriel
pause.
Landeskog.
Yeah,
Gabriel Landeskog.
Yeah.
That shot from Gil McCarr.
yeah. No, I don't think it's a super common one to. Yeah.
No.
Cock.
Okay, I'll give this one, boys, and then I'll probably head out. This one is the last one I came up with. Nathan McKinnon.
Oh,
Uh,
speak of the devil.
he's in the box.
Sitting in the box.
is leading the league with 43 goals this year in 61 games. So after this game, he'll have 20 games. The next closest to him in terms of goal scoring is actually, can you guys guess?
So sorry, what's the
So Nathan McKinnon is leading the league in goals this year as of right now with 43 goals in 61 games. Can you guess? This isn't part of the over/under, but I'm just curious if you guys can guess.
Eichel.
goals? Is it Kucherov?
No, the next closest is 37.
It's not Celebrini? No.
No, he has 33. Do you want a hint?
Yeah,
It's a Canadian team.
it's a Canadian team.
Cole Caulfield?
Yeah, nice
Really?
night. Nice
Wow,
night. Yeah,
there we go.
37. I thought that was interesting though. Like I wouldn't have. I know. Yeah. Anyways,
Caulfield's been good, man.
but yeah, so he's the next closest to Nate. He has 37 goals in 62 games. Over under, you're gonna have to help me with the wording again. The NHL finishing with 0.5. How do I word this? 0.5 50 goal scorers. One or under 50 goal scores.
More or less than 50 goal scorers in the NHL, or more or less than 150 goal scorers in
Yeah.
the NHL this year.
Over under the NHL having more or less than what is it?
More or less than 150.
More or less than 150 goals score. And the only reason I brought this up is because it's not a super common stat. Typically, when somebody leads the league in goals, it's well over 50. So the last time this has happened in a season that wasn't condensed, because you got to think we had the COVID season, like the original COVID shutdown in 2020. Then the 2021 season was condensed. It was like 56 games. But before that, the last time it happened was in 2018. It was OV with 49. So essentially, are we banking that Nate gets 7 more goals in 20 games, which is totally doable? But I just wanted to see your guys' thoughts on it.
Yeah, I think he
I
did.
think
Well,
so.
he did literally just leave to the locker room as we're speaking.
So 7 goals in 19.
So-
I think that
I don't know what that had to do with.
I think that had to do with the penalties.
Okay.
Oh, good point.
Okay.
Because he
Then yes,
murdered
over. I think over.
Connor Ingram.
Yeah, I think over.
I think over for sure, dude. With the way that Natchez and Cale Makar are playing, and you got Kadri back now, and they're kind of collecting the Infinity Stones again. You got Landeskog, who's having a bit of a resurgence as well in the second half of the season after the Olympics. You just love to see it. I think that's a pretty easy over for Nate Dogg.
Yeah.
Furthermore, this isn't an over-under. I'm just curious. Do we think Cole Caulfield hits 50?
He's at 37.
Yeah.
No.
And how many games? I think it's doable.
Let me look.
Depends how many games.
I don't know. That's like a whole Joel Farabee season's worth of goals away.
Well, it's fun though, right? Because it's like, let's see.
Joel Farabee.
He's got 15 on the year, didn't he?
Yeah. That's a whole Joel Farabee.
Hold up. Yeah, so it would be 13 goals in 19 games.
I'm gonna say under.
I'm going to say under on
Caulfield.
Cole Caulfield. Yeah.
We do love our Montreal fans out there.
What's Ivan Demidov?
Ivan Demidov
I bet you
is a
I bet
stud.
you he gets past 50.
But yeah, I don't know. I think Caulfield's good, but that's not a winning pace there.
No, he'd need like a huge game in the mix.
Do you guys want to do,
Huge.
before I leave, just because I want to have some fun, do you guys want to do like a quick bit of trivia for this year?
Sure.
Yeah.
Lay it on us.
Can you give me the top 10 point leaders as of right now?
Neo asked top 3 fastest skaters.
Connor McDavid, Dylan Larkin, Matt Barzal.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't hate that list.
Bro had that off the top of his noggin.
They all win the fastest skater competition. every year.
Someone who actually pays attention to the All-Star.
Top 10 in points. Nikita Kucherov,
Yeah, he's in there.
Top 10 points.
Mac. Both of them.
Yeah, so we got 3 out of 10.
Mac, Mick.
Kale McCarr.
Oh shit! So then 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Kale McCarr.
No,
Really? Mac.
there are no D.
No defenseman. Okay.
You said Kucherov.
Yeah.
David
Is
Pastrnak?
Leon in there?
Yep, good pick. What's that? David Pastrnak is in there.
Pass.
Leon?
Leon is in there.
Leon Pasta.
So you're at 7.
We have 7 out of 10.
Is Caulfield in there?
No, the last 3 will be the toughest.
Okay.
They're all in the.
Is it
Central
7
Division.
through? Is it 8 through 10 that we're missing?
Or sorry, you have 6. So you're missing actually.
Kirill Kaprizov.
Damn it! Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good pick. So you have 3 left. Again, all in the Central Division.
All in the Central. Mikko Rantanen.
No.
Natchez?
Jason Robertson. Damn,
Damn, boys.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, you got one more.
Right on.
This is definitely the hardest one. Still in the Central.
Still in the Central Division. Okay.
You guys cooked, by the way.
Which sir? Oh,
Central.
there's one more still.
Still in the Central
Yeah.
Division. Yeah.
I got Natchez because you said Rankin and he goes, no.
Well, no, I was kind of alluding to Robertson, but no, it's good that you got.
That
Robertson was a good snipe, and then Natchez was a good snipe.
Okay, one more still in the Central Division.
The team is currently sitting outside of the playoff spot.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Just
can't
sitting
do for one of those
outside
top
the playoff
guys.
spot.
Don't look at your fucking
Don't-
phone.
don't-
I'm
Don't
not-
look at your fucking phone.
I'm not.
This is by far the funnest one. I don't know if I can give much hints, because if I give a hint, I can just give.
No, don't.
You want position?
Well, we know it's a forward.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure. Forward should narrow it down enough.
Okay, wait. I'm just trying to think of the teams.
Yeah,
Okay,
run
so
through the Central
it
Division.
can't
teams.
be Dallas.
Can't be Dallas.
Can't be Minnesota.
Colorado.
Can't be Colorado.
Do you want the teams?
No, just let me. Okay, so there's St. Louis. There's Winnipeg. Can't be a guy on there. Who else is in there? Chicago.
Yep.
It's not Bedsy, is it?
No. It's not Bedsy.
No.
What other team? There has to be like one other team, right?
The guy the team this guy plays for, you already ran.
Okay.
No, you named the team.
So it's St.
for
Louis.
reference though, in the Central,
St.
it's
Louis.
Colorado, Dallas, Minnesota, Utah, Nashville, Winnipeg, St. Louis, and Chicago.
So
Yeah,
St.
it's not
Louis.
Nashville. It's not Utah.
It's St. Louis
specifically
or
you had
Winnipeg.
mentioned the team.
So either St. Louis or Winnipeg. Kyle Connor.
No.
Fuck. Mark Scheifele.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Is that
Right on,
crazy?
right on.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
I was gonna be like omitted from.
And he wasn't on Team Canada. Come on.
And he
Oh.
couldn't make team.
He couldn't make Team Canada. Yeah, that's a good one. That's
I
a good
know.
one.
Yeah.
That's a crazy one.
He's
I would
dude.
not have picked
He's on a
Mark Scheifele,
sneaky heater, man. Sneaky heater for Mark Scheifele.
We sniped this other night though.
Oh, you guys did way better than I thought.
Before we head out, I just want to get your opinion on the Flames trade deadline because we haven't really chatted about it.
Sure. In my opinion, we killed it. I'm so ecstatic.
Love it.
The trade of Mackenzie Weegar, just kind of like to kick things off before the deadline, really signaled to fans that this ownership group is, committed to rebuilding, not rebigling, as Don Maloney likes to say. But no, I'm really happy. It's the start of a new era. I think Connor is a great drafter. I mean, dude, we cleaned up on the Naz trade. There's a thing, dude. We got more for Nazem Kadri than the Leafs
Than
did.
the
when
Leafs
they
did when they
traded him
traded
to
him,
Colorado when he was how many years younger? Like that might have been 8 years ago. Like that's
That even wasn't it?
yeah. So Craig cooked. I mean,
Highway robbery.
boys, who else did we trade? It was just Nazem Weeks.
Nazem Weeks.
Well, I guess you could say, and then I like the Anderson trade.
Yeah,
I
you
like
can,
everything
you can
the
kind of
Flames
leave
done
it
this year.
as a season long kind of deal, but yeah, this is exactly what we wanted out of the year.
I like the
Full
Strome
tear down.
pickup too. Call me crazy too. Like it's just a
Yeah, what do you like? Was that just a cap thing? Like what?
Yeah, so you get
What do you see Strome contributing? Like just depth
depth
forward for the next.
specifically depth centerman, just because we don't have a lot of centermen in our system. Like we have Cole Reshny, who we drafted, and Jonathan Castagna, the guy that we got from
Castanga or something.
Castagna,
Yeah.
Then we have Cullen Potter. We just don't have a lot of centermen, so until we start drafting centermen, it's good to just
Good to have one around. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, and then dude, Finn, like his contract expires at the end of next year, so we could flip him too.
Yeah, he can be moved
Right.
next.
And then, Coleman's deal expires at the end of next year, so you could flip him there.
Yeah, I didn't hate keeping Coleman around.
Yeah. Morgan
Yeah.
Frost too. His deal expires. So say we're not playing well too, you get rid of him there. You can flip so many guys at next year's deadline that are expiring contracts. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got a plethora of picks.
It's gonna be fun to watch the drafts in the next few years.
And I'll leave you guys with this. Craig said, because I watched his press conference after that, because they have so many picks, and you can only have so many roster players, like unsigned. He's like, and he looked at the camera and he's like, "There's a chance we don't even make all those picks. And we pick up, we pick up a guy."
Oh, yeah.
Shane Wright, you are a Calgary Flame.
Alexis Lafreniere just scored a hat trick against us tonight.
Dude, I would actually.
Hey,
See you, buddy.
could be a move. Could be a move. Thanks for coming, man.
Kel McCarr.
Now we're getting bold. Now we're getting bold.
We do have the cap for Kilman Carl.
We do.
God.
We just have none of the prospects.
Wouldn't that be?
Oh, that'd be something.
Wouldn't that be something?
That would be something.
Breaking news: Cale Makar to the Calgary Flames. Oh my God! Oh,
I just watched you drop it again on the live.
no, please. Oh.
Ooh.
I can't believe Bam Adebayo, dude.
That's nuts. That's so nuts.
Who would have thought?
Literally no one in the history of ever.
I wonder how much money it would have been to bet on 80 points out of Bam Adebayo. Huh?
You literally cannot.
Yeah, true.
It does not even go there. I think 60 is the highest it would go, and it would have paid out a fuck ton.
Yeah.
And it would have cashed in the third quarter, which is nothing.
Yeah, that is nuts.
That's ridiculous.
Um,
We got anyone hanging around this live still.
shout out to everybody that fucking joined the live, though.
Oh.
If there is anybody.
Hello.
Is anyone out there? What do we clean up?
I haven't seen Buckwheat in here for a while.
No, I think Buckwheat went to bed.
He was on the East Coast, wasn't he?
Yeah. Well, he was watching the Oilers game, he said, so who knows?
Hello. Damn, we've been live for 2 hours.
Holy shit. We made a whopping 68 cents. We're getting paid like Chinese factory workers.
Dude, huge. Hey, it's something.
It's something. We'll take it.
Something. Yeah, we'll have to do a more dedicated
Live.
kind of live again.
Yeah. People were feeling ignored.
Which, like, fair enough. It's just, like, hard to kind of run a podcast. Like, it's kind of more just to have.
Yeah, it's literally just for people to watch the pod.
Just for people to watch. It's not really-
Yeah, we can't really
But-
back and forth to the live.
Hey, we didn't get shadow banned, though.
We didn't get shadow banned. You imagine they took it down right now.
Yeah, this is the end.
You actually can't say shadow banned.
Yeah. Yeah. Huge.
2 of the top 5 viewers were us.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it on the stick crew. All right. Let's end this. Thanks for everybody watching. Appreciate y'all.
Peace.
Make sure to follow. We're gonna give away. We're gonna have more giveaways for followers going forward here. So more Timmies.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Deuces. Oh. Can we go up in followers by
I think so. Yeah.
a couple? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them.
1.7K views. It's not too bad.
Not too bad. We'll take it.
That fucking Jaylen Brown getting ejected is so annoying.
That's so dumb. I hate that that's not a void. I didn't fucking ask him to get ejected. Giddy cash, though.
Yeah,
Triple dub.
triple dub, hey?
Yeah. That's crazy. 18, 15, and 10. With like 8 minutes left in the game.